Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Northernlion Live Super Show, the Friday, April 12th, 2018 edition. As always, I'm your host, Northernlion, joined by Steve and co-host Rock Lee Smile.
What's new, everybody? Hi.
What's new?
Hey, Jude.
What's new with you?
You can take a Beatles song and make an intro.
Tell me what's new. Okay, well, did I say Friday? It's Thursday. It's Friday somewhere. Australia, if you count it as somewhere, which I think is up for debate. We're going to play Descenders, then we're going to have people join us, play a little golf, play a little Pintarillo, a.k.a. the detritus we didn't get into on Monday and Wednesday.
There's detritus?
Detritus, yeah.
It's a great
Detritus. Dude, it's one of the only words that I've just, and I'm going to use acquiesce legitimately here. I'll acquiesce. The British pronunciation is better than the American pronunciation.
They're both good. It's just a solid word.
Detritus sounds like you're trying to say something with like a mouthful of pistachios. Detritus is like it's an honorable word, and you give it the pronunciation and the enunciation that it requires.
I think you shouldn't shame having a mouthful of pistachios in this economy because it's actually kind of a good thing.
You think so?
They're kind of expensive.
Pistachios are a bougie nut?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of bougie nuts to put in your mouth, and I got a pair of them right here. Do you want to start on a run?
I do, but it is loading. So
oh yeah, loading takes like a half hour.
We, by the way, have no Cobalt. He was throwing up morning sickness.
Poor Cobalt. I hope he feels better.
I have to remember how to play this game at all.
You drive the bike.
You drive the bike.
Do wheelies sometimes.
You spin around. I remember that part. You can reset yourself with the B button, and the right analog stick is for tricks.
Hi, Lynn.
There we go. Hello, Lynn. I said it so menacingly.
Say hi to Lisa. She's working hard. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Who's Lisa?
Don't worry about it.
You have to earn a hi from me. I'm not saying it's something that like it's worth earning. I'm just saying I'm not giving out highs to anybody. Jim Puff asked for a high for like 6 months before I gave him one.
Wow. Well,
Lisa,
I'm glad you gave him one.
Lisa Cobalt's wife. Okay. Well, hello, Lisa. I thought you were just talking about some random Lisa.
No, I was actually not talking about Cobalt's wife at the time, but I will also say hi to Lisa.
Oh, okay. Well, then...
I just don't know if Lynn wants me to say who Lisa is. I don't know if it's personal or not.
Oh, so it's a person.
Yeah.
I see.
What? yeah, it is.
I asked for a hi once or twice and you gave it to me. I only give hellos to NLSS royalty. Deli man, goldfish vendor, Jim Puff. You know, people with some notoriety.
I want to give them out more frequently.
Say hi to Mouth.
I think it's nice. Like you hang out on this group, this community. Just a little hi. It's all it takes sometimes.
Yeah. But don't you worry that it's like if you give somebody a hi, all of a sudden everybody's going to want a hi?
It's up to you how many highs you want to give out. You do a little at a time.
It's like medicine. It's like, you know, if you start giving it to one person, soon everybody's going to want it. And then, you know, what are we going to do then? I'm warmed up. Okay.
What are we going to do that?
What are we going to do then? You want to get a hi? Only 50-month subscribers and above are guaranteed a high in the Patreon backings, okay? Corey doesn't get a high. Corey's at like 37 months? No way, dude.
You can get a high next Friday, if you know what I mean.
It's 420, dude.
Yeah.
We should play all of the weed-related Steam games for Roundtable.
Oh, there's so many. I don't know what any of them are, but I know there's like a whole genre of them.
I think there's like so many meme games on Steam games these days.
A lot of them are weird dating sims too.
Honestly, why? I want to, you know, if we can use our position here to do some investigative journalism.
Yeah.
Is it because anime dating sims have a huge audience? Is it because there's a great, oh, my guy is literally dead. Is it because there's a great tool for making anime dating sims? Or is it something else? Is there like 2 studios that make one a week?
My guess, if I were to throw out a guess, is that it's a great confluence of easy to make and inexpensive to make. And often they develop very frenetic niche followings. One they do well. Although I can't think of a lot of examples that have done well, but like
Doki
that pigeon
Doki is
game.
like Doki Doki Literature Club is the only one I can think of.
Right.
Smoky Smoky Literature Club.
There's a weird thing in our Discord that I don't know where that came from. And Sino put it there, but like, what is that?
Oh, you're talking, that was from Monday's show. There's a game coming out called Amorous. And it's, I mean, I don't want to, it's a subculture that I'm not a part of. So I don't want to like act like it's, you know, I don't want to insult the people that do subscribe.
Yeah,
to
sorry, I put you in an awkward spot there.
No, you didn't, because we made fun of it like crazy on Monday.
Oh,
so
okay.
Like, if you're in for a penny, we're in for a pound. But yeah, it's a furry dating sim, and it, you know, suggested that one of the great things about it is that it avoids all the pitfalls of normal dating.
Right.
And then we posed what I thought was a very logical question of, isn't interspecies dating like seems substantially more difficult to me?
Yeah, there's a lot of boundaries to overcome, like language.
That's what body language, you know, incompatible genes, like literally different numbers of chromosomes is, you know, seems like it would be more complicated. I take for granted that it's just kind of like selected for humans, but I don't know.
I saw another one that I thought it was a furry dating sim, but then when I read a review on it, it said it wasn't a furry dating sim. You just date men that are animals, but later they stop being animals, so it's not furry.
What?
Yeah, me too.
So they start as animals.
They start as animals, and then you find out they aren't animals. Yeah.
They become humans, or was it?
I don't really know the specifics, but they are animals at one point, and then they're not at another point.
Okay.
And I guess that takes it out of that category.
Sounds a lot like the Disney property Beauty and the Beast.
Oh yeah. You know, now that you mention it, that's like a way more normalized version of what I just said.
Oh, is it normal? Because
pretty normal. We all grew up with it, so it's like nobody bats an eye at Beauty and the Beast.
Well, even since I was a child, I batted an eye at
You did bat an eye.
Actually, because I don't understand why Belle would fall in love with the Beast. It seems like it
because he's
like
I want to say he's kind to her, but now that I think of it, he's actually kind of an asshole for most of it.
He kidnaps her dad.
Yeah.
And then
why did she fall in love with him?
I know that he was mistreated by the sorcerer that turned him into a beast, but at the same time, I don't understand because he's well read. This doesn't make any sense.
He's cultured. He has a nice mansion, and the furniture seems to like her a lot. But that shouldn't be a good reason to date somebody, is it? Maybe it is. I don't know.
I think to me, it seems like a Stockholm syndrome sort of thing. I watched the live action reboot of Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah,
maybe,
how was Emma?
6 months ago. I mean, the movie is serviceable.
Okay.
But I don't know. I wasn't like an enormous. Oh, please. I was just kind of like, it's okay.
Kate like it?
She liked it, yeah.
All right.
I might suggest that, without being too sexist, is like the literal definition of a chick flick.
Oh yeah, I wasn't saying because Kate's a woman. I just meant did you like it?
No, but I'm picking up what you're putting down. Is it? Because I even as a child, I was like, Beauty and the Beast is the animated version is kind of, I don't want to say it's for girls, but it's a very outmoded idea. But whenever they were like, hey, Ryan, what's your favorite Disney movie? I was like, fucking Aladdin, Lion King. And they were like, hey, Jessica, what's your favorite Disney movie? Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, There's some that transcended those traditional gender norms. Beauty and the Beast always struck me as a movie that was more interesting to girls than it was to boys.
I think Lion King and maybe Aladdin were my two favorite.
See? I'm just saying, anecdotally, we got some evidence going here.
I also like Lady and the Tramp a bit, but I guess I wouldn't say it's my favorite.
I don't remember anything about Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, you sure you do. You remember the meatball scene.
I don't remember anything but the meatball scene.
Okay, everybody knows the meatball scene. I haven't watched it in 20 years, though, so I couldn't really tell you much about it anyway. I just know I liked it when I saw it.
It's also a furry movie. I mean, a lot of those Disney movies, it's from the pre-furry era, right? These are real questions, by the way, and I don't want it to sound like I'm playing it up for humor. But did furries exist before the internet? Real question.
I actually really don't know. I would think, yeah, but like maybe they just didn't have a good way to organize.
It's possible. I kind of thought it was like the Disney movies were part of what did it, right? So definitely like one of the things that would come up after too many beers in college among the girls in our peer group was like, hey, I'm not that into animals, but like that Robin Hood Fox from the Disney movie was pretty hot. Like I had a crush on him as an 11-year-old. And we were always like, what? And then I, discovered this whole internet thing. And I'm like, you know what? Not as uncommon as I originally would have thought, I suppose.
It's funny. I never looked at it that way. I guess maybe it's a different perspective, a different way of seeing things. But like, I always just saw them as humans that looked like animals. Does that make any sense? Like, I know they're obviously animals. I can see that they're animals. But they're like puppets of humans.
No, I mean, they're anthropomorphic for sure.
Yeah.
No question about that.
The animal part of them just kind of melted away, in a way, when I watched it.
You're not wrong, Chad. Boys have the same thing. Lola Bunny. That's why I'm
There's a lady fox in that movie, too.
In Robin Hood. Yeah, Maid Marian.
Yeah.
I've never heard a dude say, though, I'm not that into animals, but I want to fuck that Maid Marian from Robin Hood. But I've definitely
Someone said it, I guarantee.
I've definitely heard boys and guys say, I'm not into animals, but I'd fuck Lola Bunny. And I'm like, guess what? You're a furry. Just a little. But like, as soon as you say I'd fuck that cartoon rabbit, you're in. You're on the newsletter.
And now we got Zootopia.
Now we have Zootopia.
For the new generation.
Are you happy?
There's always a bunny for every generation.
I just wish I could like these Disney movies without people thinking it's because they give me a huge boner.
You can watch
Obviously,
Hercules.
they do.
You can just get a boner from Hercules.
That's part of that that Disney era I didn't see. There was like 8 to 10 years of Disney movies where I was like, I'm too cool for these.
I was probably past the prime age to watch it, but I still ended up watching it anyway. I thought it was good.
Didn't watch Hercules. I've never seen The Emperor's New Groove. I hear it's amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty good too.
I watched Road to El Dorado last year.
That was very good. I think I might have liked that even more than Hercules, actually.
I never saw The Prince of Egypt.
That I haven't seen either.
I watched Tarzan once on a bus.
I don't think I've seen Tarzan.
But I heard You'll Be in My Heart by Phil Collins 400 times, so... It was just from the era where I was too cool for Disney.
Oh, how many of those that you just said were actually DreamWorks? Because I always forget, too.
No,
I think they're all Disney, but they're not.
Dude.
Are they not?
Emperor's New Groove is definitely... Oh, I fucked up. Emperor's New Groove is definitely Disney.
Okay.
Road to El Dorado is Disney. Tarzan is Disney. Which one of these is Greenworks?
Greenworks?
Which one of these is DreamWorks, dude?
DreamWorks
El Dorado is DreamWorks?
is Friday.
Oh, I didn't know the Road to El Dorado was DreamWorks. I thought for sure.
Yeah. I always give them one. I always think that they're all Disney, and there's one that's not.
Shrek.
Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't bought Shrek yet.
Disney?
Yeah, they could do a lot of Shrek work.
I feel like DreamWorks can't be purchased because Despicable Me is so insanely popular.
Right.
Like, for some, Despicable Me probably contributes to like 80% of their bottom line on an annual basis.
I'd believe it. I mean, they got the product placement on Champions of Fire.
You're telling me, man. Despicable Me Minion Rush. The game where the points are made up and the score doesn't matter. Not that I'm bitter or anything.
No, I mean, at least you were paying attention to the score tally.
Number one seed, by the way. Please, please, please. I'm on last stand on the second level.
I gotta say, Descender's pretty good segment for banter. It's very easy to play while not thinking super hard.
Agreed. Oh, you're not gonna make that, my dude.
Although I'm not performing very well at all.
That one hurts.
I caught the new Ring movie. It's called Rings.
Rings, yeah.
Came out, I think, last year or 2016. I don't remember which. But it was on Hulu.
Yeah.
And I thought it was actually not awful. It started off like it was gonna be awful, and then it kind of went into okay territory. And the cinematography in it was actually above average. It was mostly the writing that was a bit questionable. But, you know, horror movies are kind of schlocky, so I kind of got over that pretty quick.
You haven't seen A Quiet Place yet.
I haven't. Yeah, I've heard good things.
It's a movie. I had a great idea for a Hulu commercial. You ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Hulu. Hulu. Hulu.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I really wanna I haven't seen Rings. I probably will never see Rings. I'm gonna give you something embarrassing.
You're not missing much, to be honest.
I've never seen The Ring.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's like formational horror that you should care about at all.
I think it's one of those movies I should have watched and just missed. And now people are like, they're over it now.
I gotta say, though, I think Ring is like my horror aesthetic. That level of that kind of creepiness specifically, because they have a lot of things in common with Resident Evil 7 that I didn't think about. The vanishing and reappearing girl, the glitched out VHS effect, the, you know, loud static sound that keeps happening. There's like a backwoodsy kind of guy with overalls that keeps grabbing you. That's in the new one, not in the old one, but it's an interesting mystery as they uncover why this lady is angry at all these random people.
You're talking about Samara.
Yeah. Oh, you know her name.
I mean, I was alive in 2003.
I don't know why you'd know her name if you haven't seen the movie. It's not like they talk about her that much.
That was like the Matrix of horror movies. It was touched upon. It was parodied in like every.
No, you're thinking of The Grudge. That was parodied everywhere.
No, it's another one I did not see, but I am aware of.
The Grudge I thought was even more forgettable, but I thought The Ring at least had kind of a cool, like visual element to it. And the whole thing was basically around this sort of pretentious art house film that they show that curses you to die in 7 days. It's like one of those typical, like as if it was a Nine Inch Nails music video where there's like sped up decay and then like a ladder falls over, then there's like a body on fire.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
I miss like 10 years of horror movies. I got to admit, I don't agree with Austin about everything. But there was like a decade of my life where I was like, why would I ever go see a horror movie in theaters and like pay to be unpleasant? And I carry
get like an adrenaline rush, appreciate the cinematography, that kind of thing.
Well, you know what really worked for me is Kate gets more scared of horror movies than I do.
Yeah.
So now when she wants to see one, I'm like, I'll go see it because like I know I'm not going to be embarrassed. I don't get scared, like I don't get haunted, but I get startled really easily.
Does Kate act as your horror amplifier?
No, she dampens it because I get startled and then she gets even more startled and I'm like, well, at least I didn't get that startled.
I thought it'd be the other way around, where you're fine and then she'll jump and that'll make you jump because there's something physical happening next to you.
No, that's what happens in real life.
Yeah. Okay.
Or like I'll drop a dish and then
it'll
make a clattering sound and then she'll scream and then I'll go like, "Wah!" Like what
there
happened?
You go. Everything was fine. That got amplified.
Exactly. I should never do tricks in this. I've learned, like, if you're on the forest, just go on the grass in every single
just skip the whole track.
level. You'll get so much HP.
It's probably the smart way to go, yeah. I just enjoy going between the rocks and, like, trying to stay on the little bridges and stuff.
Dipping beneath the lasers.
Yeah.
I missed a lot of horror movies. Like, between... Well, I mean, I didn't watch many when I was a kid either, because those are, like... It's when you turn like 11, you start to watch those like, you know, Scream-style horror movies.
Well, Scream was
I missed
big in,
a
like,
huge era there.
95 to 2000, Scream was king, and then from like 2001 to I don't know when, Saw was like
remix.
the only thing. Saw and Ju-on and Ring were like the three horror movies. There was a couple shitty like Jason movies that came out.
I feel like 2008 to 2012 was like we're remaking a good horror movie and making it worse. And,
right. That did seem to happen a ton. There was like a million possession movies.
Zombies, Halloween, you know.
Oh, yeah, that too.
I don't know if he did Halloween. He did one.
No, he did, what the fuck's it called? I've watched both of them, and they were like, okay. No, it wasn't that either.
Friday the 13th.
No. He had his own thing.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Elm Street? Oh, I didn't get enough momentum. It was like about a Bunch of circus people.
Oh, The Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand
that's a
Corpses.
sequel. What was the first one?
House of a Thousand Corpses.
Okay, so you know all the titles of them. There you go.
Well, did I ever tell? Again, I've never seen these, but I used to listen to the radio to fall asleep. And one morning at like 3 a.m., I just woke up to this ad where this dude was shouting, "Dr. Satan, Dr. Satan!" And
Yeah,
it's like
it.
it's a very confusing thing to wake up to. Is all I'll say about that.
There was also the Hills Have Eyes, which was, I thought,
yeah.
above average, although very gory, but like shock horror more so.
There was a brief little micro epoch where like Hostel was #1.
Yeah, that was weird. That was the introduction of the exploitation horror genre, which then spun off into a lot of directions like Human Centipede.
I feel like we're in this golden age for horror right now. Like there's 1 or 2 horror movies per year that come out and are like extremely critically revered. Whereas when I was a teenager, I didn't watch them, but I was on Rotten Tomatoes like 2 hours a day, thus
Right.
contributing to the wealth of information I have about movie release dates from that era. And it was always like, new horror movie, what's the score? 1%. There you go.
That was all the
Yeah.
Possession, like Rosemary's Baby movies that kept coming out in succession.
Yeah.
Those are garbage. I don't know why they kept making that.
You know, there's like The Witch, It Follows, The Babadook, Get
There was
Out.
The Witch?
The V-Vitch.
I don't think I've
It's
ever heard of that.
I haven't watched it, but I'm down to see it. It's
it
like
old?
this. No, it's from like 2015 maybe.
I'm
There's
surprised.
a
Not many
family-
horror movies get by me, so I'm surprised that I've not heard of that.
It was reasonably big, and you'll like it because it has some British actors and actresses.
All right.
It's this colonizing settlers, maybe that's what you call it.
Okay.
A pioneer village sort of family moves out into the woods. They're very, very devoutly religious, and then like they live in the woods, and there's a witch that is tormenting them, or is
Gotcha.
there?
Or
Et cetera,
is
et
it could
cetera.
be the people the whole time,
You got it precisely.
like the
correct.
village, kind of.
Spoilers.
There was one about a mirror at one point, and it had Amy Pond in it, and
Who
I think
is
it was
Amy
really
Pond?
bad. The lady from Doctor Who. I always forget her name.
It sounds like an Animal Crossing character who's a frog.
Yeah, it really does actually. Oh, they really spelled witch with 2 V's.
It's 2 V's instead of a bitch.
Why though? Karen
but it's
Gillian.
like-
Karen Gillian, that's her name.
Karen Gill. She's Nebula. Just call her Nebula.
Nebula. Okay.
I'm
Yeah, she
so
was in a
mad
movie
whenever
about
it's-
a mirror. That was a horror movie. I don't remember what that was. Oculus. Oh, I thought you were just writing Oculus like Oculus Rift for some reason. I wasn't reading it.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know why I even go through the Firewatch anymore. Yep.
Yeah, I just died 3 times in a row to it, and I don't know
Same.
why I did either. That obstacle's kind of weird to me. That might be the only obstacle I can't actually beat most of the time.
Let's get some near misses, boys. Oh,
Chad, does the
doesn't count.
bitrate look okay in this game? 'Cause I know it's going by pretty fast.
Whoa.
She had a sitcom with John Cho that got canceled. I had no idea she did a sitcom.
John Cho. Harold.
Is that who that is?
That's Harold from
Harold and Kumar.
Go to Washington. Yeah.
I thought that movie was alright. I know it was just like kind of crappy stoner movie, but like for what it was, I thought it was fine.
No, Harold and Kumar is like actually good.
I feel like it's one of those things now where, you know, looking back on the shitty stoner movies they made then, you look back and you go, oh, that was stupid. Why did we watch that?
No, it was well liked at the time.
Yeah.
Like, that's a classic movie. The sequels,
Yeah, I might have seen the second one. I don't remember, but I liked the first one for sure. They had good chemistry, the two of them, honestly. Good bit rate. Okay.
Let's go. Here we go. I'm at 3 health. That's not too bad. Better than Dude, Where's My Car? Probably about 300 times better than Dude, Where's My Car?
I've seen that as well.
Which is a very bad movie.
I didn't expect it to be about aliens.
Yep, spoilers to some extent.
I think it's too late now. I don't think you get spoilers anymore for that.
It was an event film, so I understand. Why?
For what it's worth, I giggled a few times, and it went to unexpected places, so that's really all you should ask for from those.
That's one of those movies that's so bad, it's tricked people who think they're smart but are actually stupid into thinking it's genius.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's genius. Yeah, it's just like, okay. I think there's nothing wrong with trashy movies as long as you don't go in with any expectations that it's going to be funny.
He's not gonna... He made it! He made it! Let's go.
As much as I love high art, I don't expect most things to aspire to that level.
No, I agree, but like, you know, Harold and Kumar, not high art, very funny.
Yeah.
The Hangover, not high art, very funny. Then, you know, you kind of know when you see it, I guess. It's like Wedding Crashers, Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson. What a great time. Every Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson movie that's come out since like 2006, maybe. Ooh, Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson. Not a good time. Not a good time at all.
You know, when I was in Ireland with Lynn, we watched Point Break. And that movie I thought was great when I was like 15.
80s Point Break?
Yeah, old Point Break.
80s Point Break is a classic.
I know, and I thought it was shit after I watched it again.
You're crazy! 80s Point Break is...
Look, it was hilarious. I appreciate it for its comicness, its comic silliness, but it was not a good movie.
It's a Catherine Bigelow, The Hurt Locker directed it. It's a classic.
Not saying
film.
You can't have fun watching it. I certainly did. I don't know if Lynn did, but I did. I just didn't think it was that good.
90s Point Break, sorry. That's like a 1990 movie. 91 maybe.
And I'm not even saying like I'm mad it exists. I'm not saying it's taking away from anything. It's fine. I'm just saying you can't call it a really good movie.
Chat, can I get a Rotten Tomatoes on Point Break, please? I'm willing to acquiesce if this is the critical consensus, but I feel like...
Chat, you don't understand. I'm not rallying against Point Break. It's fine. I just don't want it to be called a good movie.
It's like the most... It's got more character than any action movie ever made. It's got a 69 on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's higher than I expected, to be honest.
It's much lower than I expected, so you know what? That's a compromise right there.
Yeah, I guess so.
No!
I would even watch it again. I'm not like mad.
Point Break. Sorry, I didn't mean to shout over you, but people are giving me this 29. Don't give me the 29. I know that's the 2013 remake as a 29.
Yeah, we didn't watch that. We watched the old one. No need to mischaracterize the argument. It's fine.
It's not great, but it's fairly enjoyable. I like it because Dr. Cox tells Keanu Reeves he's young, dumb, and full of cum.
He does say that. That's in like the first half hour. That struck me as quite funny.
FBI agent. I'm dead. I'm extremely dead.
I forgot how to play this damn game. I'm not leaning into turns at all. I'm not breaking.
I think this might be like the second best run I've ever had.
Oh, nice. Oh. Actually doing so bad. This music's
Blade
very
Runner
relaxing.
2049 was bad. Why do you come to my chat to say bad opinions? Like,
I haven't
Blade
watched
Runner...
it yet. I know I'm probably not gonna like it, even though I should. But I'm gonna try and watch it anyway.
So it seems a little biased.
It's a bad attitude to go in, I know. But I just found the first one to be a little drawn out for my taste. I know it's much beloved, and I'm not downplaying that either. But it might not be for me.
I mean, it's a little slow.
There's something to be said for deliberate pacing as well, but I don't know that it was the right pacing for me in that context.
It's like the best movie of last year. Probably.
Yeah, that's fine. I have very weird opinions with film, as I know you know already.
The new Blade Runner might actually be better than the old one.
Oh, that's good.
Older one. I know that that's like sacrilegious for some people, but I actually think it's a more fully realized vision. Like,
right.
The old one is fine, and I don't know, I didn't see it in 1986 or whatever, but the new one is like, I hope that it sells 1 million copies on Blu-ray, because like, Otherwise, they're never going to make movies like that anymore. That and Annihilation are going to kill big budget sci-fi that's actually like a little risky.
Does anything sell 1 million Blu-rays anymore?
Avengers movies.
Okay,
for sure.
right, true.
Yeah. And then any movie starring Kirk Cameron with God in the title. But that's just like, that's a demographic
demo.
Notoriously, that demographic loves physical media.
You're right. I don't think it should be sacrilege to have to say that the new one can't be better than the old one. I think
It's
you
just
should be
because
able to...
it's so, like, uncommon. Whenever it has no reason to be good, because you're like, well, you're making a sequel to a movie that came out literally 30 years ago. Like, why now? And the cynic in you goes, you know, the generation that grew up on IMDb's top 250 is now in a position to purchase movie tickets, and clearly that proved to be false. But you know, it's got it. Robin Wright kills it.
I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Dave Bautista kills it.
Yeah.
He gives Ryan Gosling a Batista bomb within like the first 10 minutes of the movie.
It is kind of cool when it's like a whole bunch of actors that you're excited to see in the same movie. I don't know if that happens as often as I'd like, but it's cool when it happens.
I thought it was fucked up that he just plays Drax. It's like, I don't know, is the budget so small that like, you know, they couldn't get the makeup off him or something like that? Or Marvel's like, Batista has to appear in the Drax makeup until Avengers Infinity War comes out? 6 HP, let's go. Nick, who's your least favorite Marvel movie character?
Probably Hawkeye, but like not by a lot. I mean, he's fine. I don't know, there's nobody I really like absolutely hate or anything. They're all fine. I just mostly really like Iron Man.
I thought Drax was really annoying in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
I didn't see that yet.
In the first movie, he's a fun dude. And in the second movie, he exists exclusively to take idioms literally.
Oh, Vision, right. I want to like Vision because he's a cool idea and he looks cool, but like he's kind of annoying.
Yeah, Vision is like, I get it, you're good. You're an uncompromising, like, benevolent artificial intelligence. Get over it, right? What a well-rounded character.
But in terms of just overall, like, I really can't stand anybody. There's nobody that's on that level. It's like 6s out of 10s at worst.
Yeah. What is the... Oh, it's a fully off-road level. I think it's the first time
Wait, Avatar sequels. I completely forgot there was supposed to be a second Avatar, and it was supposed to come out like 5 years ago.
No, like
What
James
happened?
Cameron, he filmed all 6 Avatar sequels like simultaneously or something like that.
6?
And then I think there's 3. I think there's 2 or 3, and they're coming out
Went
like
from 6 to maybe 2.
they're coming out next summer and the summer after next or something
All
like
right.
that. I still haven't seen Avatar either.
I don't know how well it'll hold up now.
Well, I definitely have said this before, but that's like the reason I never saw it. Because people were like, you got to see it in theaters, and then when it left, I was like, missed my window. There's 5?
That is
That's
nuts. I've only seen it the one time when it was in 3D, and that was it. I've never watched it again. It was very pretty, though. It had a lot of scenes that were, like, awe-inspiring. I just think that was a lot of presentation, a bit of fluff.
It made $1 billion, which is, like, unfathomable.
It was a cultural event for a while. I gotta get this cat off my computer.
Please!
Come on. Come on. I'll be right back.
No, no worries. Whoo! I'm not going to play Descending by Lamb of God, MichaelalFox. I don't support convicted manslaughterers.
The cat was just sitting on top of the 2 computer exhaust fans, and then I heard the thing spinning hard. I was like, okay, you gotta go.
Yeah, it's not okay. This is going to hurt. There are 2 Avatar movies. No, like, I know you're talking about The Last Airbender and then Avatar Not The Last Airbender.
Yeah, I'm talking Blue People Planet.
Yeah. Not bad M. Night
Not
Shyamalan. But
God Planet.
terrible performance. Terrible performance here.
It's actually
boss
an
jump is harder
amazingly
than it
good
looks.
cartoon, Avatar, if you haven't seen it.
Anime.
Yeah, it's one that's a bit on the borderline, but yeah, I guess it is an anime, but it is often marketed as a cartoon. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I wanted to let people know Avatar is pretty good.
There was no off to be cut. What do you mean not an anime? Oh, American-made cartoons can't be anime? They can only be Japanese?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's depending on how pedantic you want to get about it. I don't really care one way or the other, but usually you call it a cartoon in that case.
I mean, I thought we were racist for not liking anime. It turns out anime was the racist one the whole time.
I like anime.
What if it was made in America but released in Japan first?
Ooh. I wonder if that's even happened very often.
If we're gonna get through the anime conversation, we should do it before Austin arrives.
Well,
I
there's
don't know if
not
he's
much
coming.
to say. I was just saying that you should watch Avatar, that's all. Not you, but like people should watch it.
Yeah. I mean, you got a case, honestly. I watched like 5 seasons of Curb Your Enthusiasm in the past 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
So like it's a record amount of television consumption for me lately.
Yeah, not bad.
Just that, I put it on in the background. It's remarkable to me, like, I think, like, the way I'm starting to feel about Larry David's persona on TV is the way that people feel about, like, a show that we do where the bits are a little bit too forced. Like, there's some times where I'm like, come on, Larry, like, just use a tong to pick up the cookies, okay? Like, I don't understand why it has to be such a big deal.
I hate to say it, but I don't really know a ton about Larry David. I've watched a few episodes of that show, but I don't really remember much.
It might be a little too close to reality.
To your reality.
Well, I think even to your reality.
Right.
I'm not saying I am Larry David, but like, the persona I take on the show is similar to the persona he takes on his show, and I'm realizing it more and more.
I hope I didn't throw you into a weird tilt by saying, do you get your comedy from him the other day?
No, not at all. Because I think you're precisely correct. It informs. It's the idea of taking like a mundane kind of inconvenience and then standing up for it well beyond the point of reason.
It's very Seinfeldian as well. And we've covered that.
Come by it honestly.
Yeah, I don't think Jerry can own that concept. He just riffs on it.
People really do not like Jerry Seinfeld.
Why?
It is the popular wisdom that he is a little pompous and was carried by writing on Seinfeld. And
didn't he write?
Is not really a particularly strong stand-up comedian.
Wasn't he the writer, though?
Well, Larry David was the
Oh, right.
head writer, I think, or EP or something.
Huh.
He's an asshole? I don't know. He had a YouTuber on comedians in cars getting coffee, so he can't be that bad. I'm gonna not say anything until I see if I get my invite.
I guess that's fair enough. He does seem a bit pompous, but, like, who cares? I mean, if you enjoyed the show, then that's really all you need to get out of that. He doesn't have to be a good person to make a funny show.
I also don't think that him being arrogant makes him a bad person necessarily. There's worse personality traits, I think.
Yeah. That show is definitely a bit on the sexist side, but that was also the sign of the times.
It's the 90s.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say that.
Something that was written and decided upon 20 years ago is now, it's the joke about The Simpsons recently.
Kramer is actually an asshole, though. Yeah, well, we know that.
Well, I mean, he had that. I don't know if he's an asshole, but I will say he had that one very famous moment. It certainly doesn't reflect on him very well.
His heated comedy moment.
Exactly. It was also 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Or actually, I guess like 11 years ago now. Maybe 12? It's been a while.
Maybe he was just drunk. Sure.
He was just doing song lyrics, okay?
Yeah. He just ad-libbed an extra few lines that weren't in the song.
No. That was 10 years ago? That was 10 years ago, dude. NL, do you like Everybody Loves Raymond? No.
Yeah, me either.
Please.
That was easy.
What's weird is I do not like Everybody Loves Raymond, but I actually really like Ray Romano.
I don't really care one way or the other about him.
In other things, he is much better than when he was Ray Barone.
I've never watched the movie Other Things. How was it?
I mean, okay, not Welcome to Mooseport. Nobody cares. That movie's garbage. But Men of a Certain Age, great program. And what's he's in this movie? He's in The Big Sick, right? Like, he was getting mad positive press for that.
All right, well, good on him. He got in a good role there.
I think he's talented. I just think that show is like, probably like that show is responsible for about 40% of the unmarried people in our generation.
Wow.
Maybe a bit of a bold claim, but you know,
Do you have
I don't
any
know how
data
you
to back that up?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know how you could watch that show as like a 14-year-old and be like, that's the kind of wife I want. Deborah fucking hates Raymond, just sperm jacks him to make some cute kids. Is it freaking parents?
You don't have to say
just
sperm jack. I mean, all jacking gets you there in the end.
His parents, you know, they gave birth to him, but he never wants to speak to them. He hides when they show up to his house. His brother's a piece of garbage.
Yeah, maybe like do as I say, not as I do kind of situation, you know? It's not a great existence. You don't want that for yourself.
That's my personal opinion on it. Is that it's just a little... It's a very terrifying portrait of domestic married life. Yeah, sperm jack is the ability from XCOM 2 that lets you hack the officers and steal their genetic code. Robert was fine. Well, if by fine you mean tall, then you're correct. He was very tall. Dude, what's that guy's name? Brad Garrett. He was in Fargo season 2. Crushed it.
No, everybody's names,
4
man.
episodes. It's just, he's a famous actor.
No, I
Emmy
know,
award-winning actor, Brad Garrett.
I'm still sort of creeping into the ability to have enough memory to remember my favorite actors and actresses. I don't know why. I have like a problem with that. I always had a problem with that when I was a kid. And now I can remember some. Not to the level like Austin, who like doesn't remember any. But like, you know a lot of them.
You know who Channing Tatum is? I'm going to start hitting you with some.
Yeah.
You know Tommy Lee Jones?
Yeah, of course I know Tommy Lee Jones.
You know Josh Brolin?
I know the name. I can't remember his face.
You can't tell me a Josh Brolin role?
Josh Roland. No, I don't think I can.
He's in No Country for Old Men. He's he plays Thanos. He plays Cable in Deadpool 2.
He's all over the damn place. I just didn't know his name.
Sicario. What about Emily Blunt?
Definitely know the name. Definitely seen things with her in it. Don't remember who she is.
Julia Roberts.
Yeah, for sure, of course.
Okay. Don Cheadle.
That's another one of those know the names, but can't think of his face.
I'm trying to figure out like where the line is drawn. Don Cheadle, Hotel Rwanda. He plays War Machine in Iron Man's 2.
Oh, okay,
3,
yeah, I know him now. Yeah. I never knew that was Don Cheadle. I don't know why. Never put them together.
Don Cheadle, dude. Not Don Cheeto.
Cheadle.
Oh, that's hell. This dude is definitely deceased.
They're very durable bikers, though, I have to say.
Did I say Hotel Wakanda?
No, you said Rwanda.
Okay, good. But I would stay there. I mean, have you seen their technology?
I actually haven't. I will someday.
Right, yeah. Are you sure? That's a joke about. Anyway, what about Forrest Whitaker? You know Forrest Whitaker?
I'm gonna say yeah. I also can't remember his name, but now that's one I actually feel stupid for not remembering.
Panic Room?
Yeah.
Last King of Scotland? Star Wars Rogue One?
All right.
I'm trying to figure out where Jason Statham.
Of course. Mr. Taken.
Tyrese.
Yeah, but like, has he been in anything in a long time?
All of the Fast and Furious films.
Oh, I just haven't watched any of those. That's why.
I'm trying. Wait, Mr. Taken. That's Liam Neeson.
Oh, yeah, you got me. Jason, that was stupid. I know better than that.
Yeah. He might have been the one doing the Taken. I don't know.
You went right past it. You didn't even notice.
I didn't. I wasn't even thinking about it because I was like, of course he knows Jason Statham.
Yeah,
I was setting up
do.
for the next part of the joke.
I definitely do. I just said the wrong movie.
Turns out you were mistaken.
Yeah,
Absolutely
the Italian
correct.
Job.
He's in the Italian Job.
And all of the driving a car movies that happen in Europe.
Oh, that's what he sounds like. I'm trying to. I don't know. I feel like I'm giving you like a job interview, and I'm like charting your progress for where you calibrating for where you're at.
What's the goal exactly? To find
what I don't know at all? Obviously, I know if I'm like, well, that's like George Clooney.
Yeah, I know George Clooney.
You're gonna be like, I know who George Clooney is.
I know who Tom Hanks is. I know, the general gist of the biggest ones.
But if I say that's like Ilian Jacobs, are you gonna be able to? I gotta tailor my references, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know who you just said there.
Gillian Jacobs, she's in Community.
Oh, I've only watched a couple episodes of that.
How about Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
Oh yeah, of course.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Hey, is Emily Blunt the? I gotta do one more here. Is Emily Blunt the main actress in Looper?
The main actress.
This is like I feel like Emily Blunt, I only started to notice that she existed like maybe 4 years ago. And now when I look back, I'm like, she's in every good movie ever made.
I don't remember the distribution of the roles in that movie. I just remember Bruce Willis.
She was the female character.
Was she? Okay.
She played the mother of the child actor. You know who Hayden Christensen is?
Oh, damn it. That's another one that I know the name, but I don't remember the face.
Jake Lloyd?
Yeah.
You might be the only person on Earth who knows who Hayden Christensen, or doesn't know who Hayden Christensen is, and you know who Jake Lloyd is.
All right.
Jake Lloyd is Anakin Skywalker in Episode 1. Hayden Christensen is Anakin Skywalker in the other 2 prequels.
That's weird that I didn't know that.
It is. I agree. I'm glad that you noticed.
Yeah.
Do you know who Piper Perabo is?
No.
She was the main character in Coyote Ugly.
Never saw that.
She's in other things.
Oh, you were just talking about that movie before Other Things.
She's in Orange is the New Black? No.
Oh, is she? Oh.
That's Piper. God damn it, Piper!
Yeah, that's her name, the character's name.
Yeah. She had a series on the USA Network. Oh, rip.
What is Piper's actress's name?
I knew that at one point. I no longer know it.
I watched so many hours, I should remember that.
The reason I knew the actress's name is because she was in those insanely ill-advised film adaptation of Atlas Shrugged. That was like a 19-part movie, and she played Atlas, I think, or I don't know. She might have been the train. I can't recall. Taylor Schilling. Taylor
Schilling. Jeez. I feel bad because I've watched her act for hours and hours, and I don't even remember her name.
Yeah, Taylor Schilling. Now you'll never forget it now.
I hope not. I still might. It's not the most memorable name, I hate to say.
You ever feel like my memory is still very good, but I feel like my ability to take in new information and store it is horrible. Yeah. Or as I get older, at least it gets horrible. Like sometimes I was thinking about it yesterday. Like yesterday morning, Kate was like, "You want to go grocery shopping after the stream tomorrow?" And I was like, "Yes." when I went to bed, I was like, I've got something to do tomorrow after the stream, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, if you asked me who directed I Heart Huckabees, I'd be like, what are you, some kind of idiot?
That
It's
long-term
David O.
versus
Russell.
short-term memory is how it's stored in the brain.
It's stone tablets. Anything from the year 1991 to 2008 is chiseled on stone tablets in my brain, and everything else is in like an easily corruptible state. I don't even understand. It gets overridden in a heartbeat.
Your short-term memory, your RAM, is it's easily fragmented.
I'm with you. I got like, I'm not sure what's going on. I got some mismatched RAM in there. Some of it's DDR and some of it's freaking Beatmania.
The funny thing is, when you're very old, those stone tablets are still going to be probably the thing that you have the most.
Yeah.
Although you get to add a little bit more. You get like another 15 years after the stone tablets or so.
I'm so glad that I was like an only child, because I put a lot of work into building this brain before I reached college, and I'm hoping that's going to pay dividends long term.
My memory was bad, not bad, but like average or slightly below average when I was just regular, like in high school. And now that I'm over 30, it's actually really bad. And I've taken to just writing everything down on my phone and giving myself notes for when I need to do things, just to try and reduce the odds of my brain just not working properly.
Forgetting something important, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you.
It's a lot of that brain fog thing that just keeps coming up. But I'm working on it. It can get better. You can improve that.
Have you tried drinking kombucha?
I have not.
Lactose tolerance?
Should I try that? No, I'm not.
You tried doing a
can try it.
caffeine cleanse?
Yeah, well, I haven't had hardly any caffeine actually in 2 weeks now.
You ever taken a cucumber enema?
Is that a trick question? No, I've never taken a cucumber enema.
What
do they do? Just throw a big old cucumber up there?
Yeah. You know what I wanted to talk about?
What's that?
The fact, and I know you're here, Rob. Rob made a pizza and called it a culinary experiment.
Was that a pizza?
Come on.
I forgot what was flatbread and what was the meat on it?
Salami.
Yeah, all right. I mean, it's close enough.
And I know what he's gonna say. I know what he's typing right now.
What was the cheese? He didn't say the cheese, actually.
I think it was cheddar, but I'm pretty sure the reason he called it a flatbread was because it didn't fit his rigid and rigorous definition of what a pizza is. So he would, if he called it a pizza, it would be like a betrayal of his own identity. But I'm here to tell you, my friend, that is a pizza.
Wait, how can you have a pizza with cheddar on it?
You can have a pizza with cheddar on it.
Really?
It doesn't have to be mozzarella.
That doesn't strike you as strange?
It strikes me as insanely mundane.
All right, I'm coming in early on.
All right, hi, Rob.
Here we go. Let's get the dictionary definition of what makes a flatbread in a circular shape.
This is
pizza.
It is a yeastless dough cooked in a skillet with an American cheese called Munster, and then topped with fried salami.
I see a piece of circular bread with cheese and a pork product on it. That's a pizza.
Yeah, you're right. It is cheese on top of bread. It is about it's as similar to a pizza as grilled cheese is to a pizza.
If you took grilled cheese, put a slice of pepperoni in the middle, and then put it on circular bread in an open-faced sandwich, I would call it a pizza.
You would call that a pizza? Well, then we have very different definitions.
If anything, I call it like a pizza sandwich.
If I cut, yeah, no, it has no sauce on it. There is zero sauce. People were saying that there's sauce. There's no sauce.
That was just the meat, right?
Pizza.
You can have a sauceless pizza. I'm okay with having a sauce. I think that there are three main parts to a pizza. There's the pizza dough, there's the sauce, and there's the cheese. If you have two out of the three, you got a pizza. This has one. It has a cheese, and it's not even a cheese that you put on pizza.
Who decided it was 2 out of 3?
That was just me. That's my definition.
Because there is like an Italian pizza committee that makes decisions like that.
I hope that
Council
there
of
is,
Nicaea.
honestly.
No,
It's
there's a real pizza committee. They actually regulate and check all the pizza that they can in Italy and make sure that it's up to standards. I'm not joking.
I
sounds
believe it.
ridiculous.
No, it's not a joke.
No, I mean, it might not. You might not be making it up, but like, it is a joke.
If it is ridiculous, then they need to sort the shit out, but it's real.
Yeah. But it's a flatbread. I made a flatbread sandwich.
I really like sometimes I will order a flatbread at a restaurant, but when I order it, I always just call it the pizza. I'll go like all of the jerk chicken pizza because I always thought flatbread is just kind of like it's a pizza plus $2 or something like that, or it's a way to make you feel better about the fact that you're
it's a marketing reframing of a thing to get more money.
Agreed.
The difference is it's a yeastless dough. It does not rise. It does not bubble. It crisps on like a flat layer in little pockets.
It doesn't bubble at all?
I mean, it bubbles, yeah, but it doesn't bubble the same way that a pizza dough does because of the rising from the yeast.
I'm so sad when I get a slice of delicious pizza and in the center is that big burnt bubble. Oh, it's all hollow inside too, and it's crispy, and then it just ruins the texture.
I'm a fan of that bubble.
You like the hard black bubble?
I like the bubble.
I like the bubble too. I'm all about
What is happening? You guys like the bubble?
I'm into the bubble. Like I'm into it. It's just not as crispy on the outside.
You want to switch out of Descenders?
Yeah. Let's play some variety of golf. See you in 3 minutes.
From a gameplay perspective, that was not my best work. I was just dying over and over again.
I like the bubble.
That was nice conversation. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, no, I love talking about Ray Romano.
Yeah.
It's a pizza, Rob. Just give it up.
Oh my God,
It's
Mouth!
not a pizza.
I didn't know Mouth was joining us.
Hi.
Hi.
You yelled at me and you said it's not a pizza before you realized that was my position.
No, it's pizza, Rob.
You changed your stance now that you want to be contrarian to me.
A very coherent argument.
You did not.
There's no shame in responding to reason with a change of opinion.
If cheese and bread makes a pizza, then lots of things are pizzas.
That's better because isn't pizza awesome? Don't we want more pizza?
I mean, yeah, if it's pizza.
Look, I found this important enough to jump in and make a point. Like, this is a pizza.
It's not a pizza.
Oh, wait, no, I said it's not a pizza. Sorry.
Thank you.
He said this is a
I
pizza.
totally said the wrong.
You completely,
The complete opposite point of what I actually intended to say. Sorry.
you completely undermine your original point, and I appreciate it.
It's a very political move. You know, it's taking both stances at once. I like it. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm trying to be neutral as much as possible.
I think that pizza.
Yeah. Yes.
I think
I just had some pizza. It was delicious.
I also had some pizza.
Pizza is good. I did not have any pizza today.
Check this out though, Rob. It's gonna make your fucking head explode. So it's pizza, but instead, and this is not a joke. Instead of tomato sauce, it has salsa and then shredded lettuce, grilled chicken, fresh tomatoes, and unmelted shredded cheddar cheese.
I will accept that as pizza, but that sounds gross, to be honest.
Dude, I had this sick pizza actually just a minute ago. It was like on this weird like bread, and it was like had like meat in the center with like lettuce and ketchup and mustard.
Yeah. Thank you. I agree with your sentiment, Austin. Yes, what I made is not a pizza.
Okay, I'm giving you the metadata to join the game.
I made with your friends.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's so many.
Rob, okay. Here's an idea. If you closed your eyes and touched what you made,
Would a blind person interpret it as a pizza?
would you be able to tell the difference?
Yes.
I rest my case. Checkmate.
No. I 100% would be able to tell. Yes.
But what if I made it at a time that you didn't know, so you weren't aware? You didn't have any bias.
I 100% would know. It is not baked, so the cheese did not get crispy on top. It only melted.
I would bake it.
Okay. I mean, the flatbread has a fundamentally different feel than cooked pizza dough.
I'll just cover it with so much.
Hello? Hello? What's happening? Oh my god, my Discord just like completely broke or something. It's crashed? Well, this isn't gonna work. I'm restarting it now. I think that's the first time I've ever had that happen. Unless maybe Discord just went down? It's not starting back up either. Huh. Well, this isn't very fun at all. I'm still connected on Twitch, right? Everything seems alright there. Some of your servers just died. Yeah, all right. So it's definitely Twitch or Discord related, not Twitch related. It wouldn't reconnect either. Like it wouldn't let me open the program again. So I'm trying a third time now. Seems like it's back. I'll find out in a sec. So how you guys all doing today? I haven't really gotten to talk to you directly. I had a nice late breakfast out at a diner today. Had some cinnamon French toast with 2 fried eggs and a piece of sausage and some bacon, and it was nice. I actually saved a little for later. Hey, I think we're back. And we're back. That was weird.
Yay, he's back.
Super weird.
I don't know what the hell happened.
It just
Were you
went
guys
dead.
talking separately?
Yeah.
I was talking to Malf on my own.
Mine, everything went dead, and then the program froze.
That is real weird.
I guess the server went down somewhere, and it just screwed it all up. Anyway, I'm back now.
Yeah.
There's the server info. Let me get in that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, now. See, that's what I was missing because Discord wasn't.
Yeah, same. I was about to ask where's the server info, and then I couldn't.
Yeah. I just got off, and then got back on.
Oh,
RoboMouse.
you're a robot, though. You've been corrupted.
There he
Not
goes.
that again.
Did Rob get dumped?
Yeah.
He did.
Hello?
Hello, hi.
Oh, hey, I'm muted on my screen, but I'm
Yeah,
not
you're
really
muted on my screen too.
What the fuck is
Yeah, Bear's muted.
I can hear Bear.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
no, I can
We
hear
can
me
all
too.
hear him.
but
Man, this is
Discord fun.
This hasn't ever happened before. I don't know.
this is like really weird though. Like it's not normal Discord bugs. It's just
Is this because I watched Rings last night? And
I don't need that in my life.
she's gonna glitch up my life and kill me in 7 days.
I'm not like too worried. It seems like it's working for me.
Everyone's just dropping again.
We got 5 out of 7 in the.
It's just
In
the
the
three
game.
of us in here now.
No, I'm
Who's
here.
not in the game?
Nick, me, and Ryan are the only ones in the call again,
Oh, Fox and Bear are gone.
and Rob.
We're
And
missing a MichaelalFox.
What if like we just forget about like what if there was a 7th person in this call and we just forgot about them?
Oh, like Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Yeah, like that episode. Oh no.
He was our friend our whole lives, but we don't know.
Where are
Oh,
we dropping, boys? Okay, Bear.
now Ryan's gone. Now they're all gone. What? I've never seen this before. Yes, now it's saying I'm disconnected. It's trying to reconnect, saying disconnected. I can't leave the room. We're haunted. at this point. What's Egg Server Alpha saying about us? They're saying hi. Next person to type who has a letter in their name is gay. All right. Yeah, I can't get back in. I'll quit again. Is this gonna be Discord troubleshooting for an hour? 7 days. Why do I find Ring aesthetic to be so cool? I don't really understand it. Like, it's kind of corny in some ways, but I find it mysterious in a fun and interesting way. Maybe fun and interesting isn't the right way to describe a perpetually tortured little girl who crawls out of your TV and kills you. But there's something about that glitchy VHS thing that just gets me really interested in whatever's going on. It's that low fidelity creepiness that does it. Like, you can't quite make out what you're seeing sometimes. It's not as cheap as, like, it's cloaked in shadows. It's like, it's right in front of you. You just can't make it out because static. This is such a good reason to open up all the separate streams. Yeah, you're right. Sounds like why I like found footage. Yeah, I mostly liked VHS also. How was Descenders? It was good. You have all the streams open, it's madness. I'm still trying to load back into Discord. It won't let me in. We could actually just, like, straight up watch or use Skype, but I don't think anybody wants to do that. Oh, Ryan just said, ye Discord is broke as hell right now. Use TeamSpeak. We have well, we had Ventrilo for a while. Oh my lord.
Hello.
Holy fuck, that sound.
It's been a while.
It's so bad.
Do I sound terrible to you?
You sound, well, you sound a little better than you did a minute ago, but it's a little rough.
Skype, I don't want to share my screen. Let me close this window.
It's gonna take a little getting used to hearing this way again.
Add people to this call. Bear, Austin, Robert, Malf.
Ah, old NL.
It won't. Oh, no. Oh!
I'm just gonna let this play out for a minute and see what happens.
People are having trouble hearing you.
Yeah, right? That's what I just did.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh.
There it is again.
This is hell. Oh.
My God.
Oh, fuck, I can't do that.
What? This program sucks so much ass.
It's so bad.
Skype has boosted your microphone properties.
I haven't heard Skype audio in like a year, and it's so bad.
Dude, by the way, my Discord is now working. Like, you can get into the
I can't open the program.
Thank God, I'm getting out of here, dude.
Yeah, hop in the tower.
I actually can't. I can't yet.
You still can't.
Okay,
Oh,
I can get back
no.
into Discord now.
I feel like we're on walkie-talkies or something.
Oh my! It's so bad.
It's so horrible.
Oh,
Did we
Jesus.
really live like this for years?
I know.
Yeah.
We didn't know any better.
We did a podcast on Skype for a while. What the fuck were we doing?
Bear, I
Dude.
don't even think it's got your actual mic. I think it's using your webcam mic.
I think it's using your webcam mic. The old NLSSs like sound like shit, and I think it's honestly just because of Skype.
Yeah. Maybe.
Like, this sounds awful.
I'm in
I
the
think
room
I-
with Malf. I can hear him. I'm in the Skype call and the Discord call.
Hey,
how's that? How we doing?
Oh, that's much better.
So much better
Okay,
now.
all right, great.
I'm gonna
I can
kill
hear you.
my Discord process and then come back, open Discord.
This is some classic chaos.
Yeah, this is
This is
ridiculous.
crazy, dude. You know, you use a free service and you just expect it to work.
Yeah.
You get what you
This
pay
is-
for.
What am I paying $0 for? These bastards.
Me and
Allowing me
Malf
to
are
have
just
a
hanging out in the room here.
Buckle up.
I'm eating some
Connecting.
cheese.
Connection problems? Let us know.
What kind of cheese?
Just some
Some what?
cheddar.
Yeah.
Cheddar.
We can't hear Malf.
No, I know. I'm just talking to him.
Oh, this is weird now. I got both open as well.
Oh,
Shit.
double bear.
Oh,
Hey,
there,
wait, hold
there
on,
we
I'm
go.
gonna go do that too.
I'll
this
see you
is-
later, guys.
Hello.
Yeah, hey, how's it going?
Oh, I should have named myself Double Bear. That's a good name.
Double
Wait,
bear.
mine are literally exactly at the same time. Hello? Hey,
Yeah,
Ryan.
it's incredible, actually.
Hey, how's it going? We got doubles.
Ryan's still in the
Hey, Ryan.
Skype, though.
Oh, I can't mute Skype with a hotkey, so 4 months in a row I eat puppies. Thanks, man.
What
He
the
didn't even
fuck?
mute Discord. He didn't even try it for us.
Yeah, I just kind of gave up on the whole idea of the muting.
Yeah, it's just said fuck it.
Did you get a new Skype contact that says O?
Oh, Skype
No.
turned Discord down. That's why.
Oh.
That's why I can't hear Discord right now.
I'm blocking that.
Hey, Ryan, how's Discord coming?
Tell Ryan
Get out of there.
to go into a system tray.
Oh.
Like,
I just
Hey,
hear,
Ryan.
I hear Malf very quietly in the background.
I'm only in Discord. Tell Ryan to.
Mike is talking
No, not
at
really
the same
at all.
time right now. It's very confusing.
Tell
Okay,
him
I'm
to
back.
task shut down Discord and then restart it.
Okay, you guys are both roasting each other at the same time. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
What? I'm in Discord. He's in Skype like a pleb.
Yeah, yeah. What do you want to say to Malf?
What's he
Yeah.
saying?
I mean, yeah, I suppose so.
He's saying a lot without any feedback coming back.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I mean, we could do that.
See you
All
soon.
right.
You should have arguments with us without us there.
All right.
Oh, gone.
Oh,
Fuck.
that sounds so much better. Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
look at that. That quality is just so much better.
Oh, it's like 100 million gigahertz.
Skype sucks.
For the people who didn't hear Ryan, by the way, he said he's gonna hop in Discord whenever he can, and we're just gonna play
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, but did you tell him to just actually kill the program? Not.
Oh, I
just
think he
X out of it?
literally just had the program load up.
Yeah, he just did that. Oh,
That was fun. I had a good time with that.
That wasn't entertaining.
that's a good time. Yeah. So yeah, what I made isn't pizza.
Yes, it is.
No, you're on my side, Bear.
All right. Yes. I forgot.
A common
Change your name.
occurrence that Bear accidentally makes the argument backward.
It's just a recurring bit.
Change your game. It is changed. What are
Hello.
you talking about?
Hey.
Hey.
I'm back.
Oh, well,
Welcome back.
Hello.
you're joining the 21st century.
Lamau.
That was
Who is not loaded?
Bear.
BaerTaffy.
Ooh,
I
sorry.
see him here.
No, but he's the red name.
Oh.
I gotta go. Why am I not loaded?
I don't know.
What did I do wrong? Hold on, I'm gonna rejoin, I guess.
Are you? You know what? You might still be on the beta branch. That might be how long it's been since you played.
You're totally right. Yeah, let me go fix that.
Oh, and
Right.
as soon as you left, we were sent into the game.
All right.
I think you can join while it's going, right?
Absolutely not.
No, but the big hacker man did it once.
Yeah, because he's a hacker.
I'm not a hacker, dude.
Bear, why are you a hacker, dude?
Can you
I
hack?
said I'm not a hacker, dude.
That makes more sense.
I think we should all retire.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Retire.
retire.
Are you sure?
I'm looking
Yes.
forward
And
to
then-
playing that course, though.
Oh, we'll get in there.
Yeah.
I-
No, I'm just saying it looks cool. That's all.
So it's the same data, except the lobby name is a 2 at the end. Come on. That's pretty easy.
Don't make that sound. Morale's already at an all-time low here.
This is like the one time we've ever had a good excuse for a lobby being tough to join. So I'll allow it. That was really creepy when like people were getting culled one by one.
Yeah, I hated it.
Yeah.
It was just me and Austin went, Ryan, it's just you and me. And then I replied and I got nothing back.
It's the aliens taking out each of us. It's like the dots on the radar closing in on us.
It was rough, dude, because I didn't
There it
know.
is.
Did I just get taken out or am I the last one left? Like,
Yeah.
Throughout all that, I never lost Discord. So I think I was just allowed in. I don't know.
yeah, don't mess with Texas.
Yeah. Dallas servers, man.
Texas. You know how it is.
I know how it is.
Black and
Yeah.
yellow.
Black and
Hey,
yellow.
there we
Black
go.
and yellow. Black and yellow.
There are
All right.
2 servers called Your Mom is Gay, and
Yeah.
one called You're Gay.
Oh.
But
I
is
think
there
we're
one
having a
called
battle.
Your Mom Gay?
Your mom
No,
gay,
no, I
yeah.
think that's actually what they were both called, is Your Mom
Okay.
Gay.
Still don't understand why this game of all games has such incredibly inflammatory server names.
It's very well. Okay, so I told you guys that I'm using that casting call website.
Mm-hmm.
Is this
casting
somehow
couch.
related to what I just
Yeah,
said? Because
yes.
I can't wait to hear.
Yeah. Yes. Because here's the thing. Like I was you can browse other people's auditions for other projects,
Okay.
and like, you know, a good 10, 15, 20% of those auditions are people trolling like, hey, this is the sound of me farting. You fucking idiot. And it's like,
Wow.
And it's like,
Fucking funny, though.
like,
That's pretty cool, dude.
It's like, this is a troll that is going to be listened to like 20 people max.
Yeah.
What is your audience?
And you're never
Like,
going to
it
get any
doesn't-
feedback from it.
Yeah, it's just the weirdest place to troll.
Dude, how sick would it be if we just did a stream? We're like, hey, the NLSS is starting, and then I just farted into the microphone and ended the show. That would be a troll.
That would be pretty good.
For
Got
that
'em.
reason, because they were expecting 3 hours of entertainment and got about 30 seconds, I would say that would be a troll, proper troll.
It's a great subversion.
Quality
It's a
troll.
Proper
You
troll.
underestimate his ability to fart.
On command, yeah. I don't know if you can do that.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
It's the kombucha, dude.
we've got low tier trolling these days. Russia's
Yeah.
doing it right. They're just
Yeah.
subverting
Yeah.
opposing democracies. That's the real trolling.
Oh, you believe that?
Tur Skelly
There's
with the
no
4
music in my
squares.
game. Put
Can
on
you
some
guys
music.
fart on command?
No.
Absolutely
Mouth can.
I can burp on command.
I can burp on command as well.
See? Told you.
I can burp with my hands.
That
one
was
had
an
a fucking
elaborate one.
vibrato.
Musical.
Hmm.
What if you roll your knuckles over your abdomen? Can you fart that way?
What?
Is that a known tactic?
No, I don't know. It just seemed like
Sounds very strange.
maybe like you force some air between some areas that shouldn't have had air, and then they pop out your colon.
I don't like these sounds. Those aren't pleasant.
All right, I'm not actually inviting you to fart. I just was wondering.
I can't do a burp on command. I can't do the armpit fart.
Can you roll your R's?
Not at all. It's actually making me, I'm getting a little annoyed. 'Cause Kate's learning Spanish now.
Oh my God, how
Because
many
we're gonna-
languages does she have?
Don't shame my wife for
That's so many
self-improvement.
languages.
No, that's impressive, honestly.
All right. And see, like, her learning Spanish is awesome. But what's not awesome is she keeps learning these words and then asking me to pronounce them. And I didn't sign up for Spanish class. So she'll go like, she'll roll her R's and be like, Rosa, Rosa. Now you try. And I'm like,
Arroza.
Rosa.
Arroza.
Rosa. I can't do it. I can't,
What is
I
that?
can't roll my R's.
Do frog voice again, please.
Rosa.
That's pink, right? It's Rojas, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Rosa is the person's name.
Arroza.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a turtle.
There is a turtle.
Wait, you guys
What's
are getting
he doing
turtle?
there? Yeah, there's a
Oh
turtle.
my God, they may be
look at him.
slow.
He's so cute.
But watch
There's
them
two of
go.
them.
Watch them
Hey,
go.
buddy. Yeah.
Ryan was just a Murloc for a second there. That was good.
I can't roll my R's. Whenever I try to roll my R's, I just go, Rosa.
Dude, when I was
That was-
Gyoza.
before high school, I was never able to roll my R's until one day somebody was like, "Can you roll your R's?" And I was like, "No, I can't really. I just go." And I was like, "Oh, I can
Oh,
roll
you
my
showed
R's now." I was like, "Whoa, I can do that now. That's cool."
Don't hit it hard.
Oh yeah, definitely don't hit it hard.
Relax your tongue. Rosa.
Kaiser Rosa.
I just do that. Like I end up just like clearing spit from the back of my throat.
I think everyone that can roll their R's has spent a long time trying to convince people that can't that they can. They just have to do this one thing, and nobody's ever been successful at it.
Well, it's like teaching someone how to whistle, right? Like just put your lips together and blow. It's easy.
Yeah.
But then, you know, it's not really.
Don't do it in the mic. It's never.
Not really an apt explanation.
I'm very good at whistling
whistle,
normally, but I can't do the thing with the 2 fingers. I've tried so many times.
I can't do that either.
I've watched tutorials about it, and I still
They're not
can't do
talking
it.
about snapping.
No. Where you whistle between your 2 fingers and it goes really, really loud.
Yeah,
I've always
yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to do that,
Yeah.
and I can never figure it out, even though I've watched tutorials about it.
I thought they just like the lessons for that are highly codified industry secrets, and you only get access to them when you're a gym teacher.
It's a Scientologist thing.
It's like SCP for gym teachers.
Yeah.
Is that in Taco Party?
Here?
Yeah, STP, right?
STP, yeah, that's it.
Whisper the letter Q to learn how to whistle.
What?
What?
That's
Or you could just
very
go like,
curious.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
Whisper the letter Q.
No, it's not working.
that's not how that works. What you're doing is you already know how to whistle.
I don't know how to
You
whistle.
you don't know how to whistle?
No.
I don't buy it. You seem
right.
like a whistler.
Yeah, he
Whisper-
does seem like a
Just whistle
whistler.
into the microphone, Mel.
You really sound like a whistler.
Chat, you're
That's
a
whistling.
I feel like I fit the whistler archetype,
You do.
you know.
You
but
are the
I
whistler.
can't.
Viciously.
Well, you got to be able to whistle, and I can't whistle.
You got all the rest, you got to finish it out. You're so close.
See, I'd rather have the harmonica player archetype than whistler archetype, to be honest with
Can you
you.
describe that for me?
John Popper?
It's like, you know, like the being able to like have one of those weird head braces that has a harmonica on it, and you just put your lips up to it and be like,
wear that around?
yeah, pretty much, yeah, at all times.
Would you wear it while you sleep?
Let's go.
Yeah, just wake up. I'm awake.
Try to make an a cappella harmonica sound.
I don't think
Oh,
it's
I
By
think that's-
definition, impossible.
Yeah, I think actually
right.
impossible.
Just
I'm
whisper
sure there's
the
a
letter
beatboxer
R.
that can.
Roll your R. Feel they
Sounds
say
like
things
a-
like, you know, use the tip of your tongue. Rosa. It's not. That's not specific enough to actually teach you how to do it.
Rosa.
Oh, use is not a specific verb.
Rosa.
So you're kind of like tensing the back of your tongue and then shooting air up the bottom of the tip of your tongue. And you're bouncing it. and you're bouncing the tip off of the top of your like palate, like behind your front feet.
Whoa, somebody in my chat just learned how to whistle from the Q thing. Congrats, Avant.
Wow, there you go.
Prove it.
It's that famous line from Citizen Kane.
Rosa. Rosa.
What does it mean?
You know, doing the quiet R thing though just kind of sounds like you're being a sexy pirate, to be honest.
Why does this keep denying me?
Yeah, if you don't go fast enough, it gets confused. Like
I think the boundaries are a little
Takes you
weird
out.
on that roof.
Rosa.
But I was like, you're the one learning Spanish.
Yeah.
If I wanted to be embarrassed, I would sign up to learn Spanish myself. But now I'm getting all the mockery and
Yeah.
none of the actual knowledge.
None of the
Except now I know
accolades.
that. And well, I mean, eventually, I'm not going to be able to impress her by just saying "Donde está la biblioteca?" Me llamo Tipo and la araña de
Donde está?
Pick another language she doesn't know and work on that one.
well, you know, JavaScript.
Oh, yeah. Do you ever talk to her in JavaScript? I hope not.
She doesn't like it.
Yeah. I figured.
Are you trying it in bed? Because that's probably what's happening. To be honest with you.
Document get element by ID.
I knew there was some sort
Open
of
parentheses.
terrible
Open quotation
Those are
mark
two-
H2.
comedic realms that were never meant to intersect.
Oh, you've never been to programming humor? r/programming humor? It's actually a real thing that is popular but extremely lame.
God, Ryan, you only talk about Reddit all the time. What's the
I actually don't spend. I only spend time on like my own subreddits.
Hey, here's
Wow,
here's a sex coding joke. The reason Ryan's bad at sex is because he only knows C++, not D++.
Oh, it's not a good joke.
Fucking
That's a
got
pretty good
him.
joke, man.
You got him.
It was like you
Pretty
built
good.
like scaffolding, like you were gonna build a palace, and then you just built a porta potty.
I'm sorry.
So
I
much
sound like
setup.
someone who just got roasted. Oh, I'm sorry,
You sound like you
roasted.
just, I can't hear you through that.
You just don't
burnished
like it because
mouth.
you're, yeah.
So
you
one
got-
time there
you're
were these
roasted.
3 little people, and
This can't possibly be going to a good place.
Oh, you never saw that clip, Bear?
It's pretty good.
Hafu called little people midgets.
Oh, it's a real thing. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
I don't actually remember the joke anymore. It somehow made Josh have a
it
small dick, but I don't remember why.
Yeah. It was like they were competing for Guinness Book of World Records, and then one of them says like, "I have the smallest hands," and then they go over and go. They comes back a day later and goes, "Yay, I got the record!" And then the other guy goes, "I have the smallest feet," and then he comes back a day later and goes, "Yay, I got the record!" And the other guy goes, "Well, I'm gonna get the record for having the smallest dick," and he comes back the next day and goes, "Who the hell is Josh?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's not bad.
You guys,
Oh, it's in.
I'm of the opinion that when I'm reading jokes, if it's like a paragraph long, it's too long.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna read it.
Anytime a joke starts with like, "A man was at the doctor last Thursday," and then
Yeah.
it's 3 paragraphs. No, this obviously did not happen. Could you cull like half of it?
Yeah.
Just
Too
go
much.
get down to the punchline, which is like, his dick's small. It's just our jokes should just be like, he got a tiny dick. Hey, that's funny.
Yeah.
We
I'm
have
into
fun
it.
here.
When that booty knocks a pole.
Here till Thursday.
Thursday.
It is Thursday. And we're here till now. And then all the other days until we die.
What's your favorite day?
I don't really have one anymore because I stream.
Well, yeah, but you still
Come
gotta have a
on.
favorite.
We've
day.
ruined the
You can
entire
still
week.
pick one.
What about Sundays? Game of Thrones Day.
And but
Yeah,
it hasn't
not
been
this
for like a
year.
year and a half.
It's also football day, and when
Westworld.
your team sucks, then you got to be upset,
Football
right?
Day.
Yeah,
I'm-
that's,
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. The
completely true.
duality of Sundays. It's Game of Thrones day, but it's also football day.
I'm excited for next Thursday. No, 2 Thursdays from now, because that's the NFL draft.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I thought we just
Can't wait.
finished NFL stuff for a long time.
Well, the
What's the
draft
draft?
happens in the off season.
Yeah. It's an off-season thing.
The
Oh.
season is off.
Off season.
Fuck this video game.
Mhm.
Off season.
Oh!
You'll get caught up in
Did you
this.
just finish?
Yeah, that really did sound like it.
What that? I mean, like, for me, you know, when I was working, the obvious answer is always like Friday or Saturday,
Yeah.
right?
TGIF.
But like, Wednesday was cool because it was like I just got over the hump. You just loved getting over the hump. You're like, tomorrow's Thursday, which is like we're going downhill into Friday, and once you're at Friday, you're gone. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Have you
I just
ever
like-
looked forward to the weekdays more than the weekend?
Yeah.
Not when I was
What
working.
circumstances?
Because like some people have different work schedules. Maybe some days you work on the weekend, you don't work on the weekdays, or school variety schedule, something like that.
I like Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. And like, it's, I know it sounds like I constructed a joke for days that I don't stream, but I mean, I really, like on Tuesday, Fridays, and Saturdays, I'm like, I don't have to do anything today. I could just fuck off today if I wanted to. And then I go, let's record like 10 videos.
Yeah, that sounds exactly like you.
That's too many
Fuck
videos
on.
to be
But the
honest.
pressure is not there. When there's a stream, it's like, I gotta be there.
Yeah. There were a couple of jokes in my chat that I liked. You want me to read them out?
Okay. Yeah.
Are they
They're
three
like
paragraphs
2-liner
long?
jokes. No, they're like 2-line jokes, which means it's perfect. I forget this one. I think is from a movie, but I don't remember where it is. Is who are you and how did you get in here? I'm a locksmith, and I'm a locksmith.
I like that.
That's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sounds like
I've
Pink
heard it
Panther.
many
Yeah.
times. Sorry.
Here you go. The barman says, "Sorry, we do not serve." But you're
The
right.
barman.
Hey, this is how he wrote it. All
A
right.
barman in
They're-
17th century
They're called
England.
the barman.
Nobody
barman
calls it the
says-
fucking barman.
The barman says, "Sorry, we do not serve time travelers here." 2 time travelers walk into a bar.
Smart person joke.
Oh lord.
I get
I
that
don't like
joke
that
'cause
one.
I understand what the concept of
I don't
time
like
travel.
that's gonna
Morty,
no.
that's right.
That's a Rick and Morty joke.
The first one was a
That's
Doctor
basically
Who
Rick and
joke.
Morty,
This
yeah.
is just like a bad Rick and Morty joke.
A man walks into a bar. He gets a bruise on his knee. Bum tsh.
I can't. That joke is. Everyone knows that joke.
Yeah.
What's the difference between Dubai and Abu Dubai or Abu Dhabi?
Abu Dubai.
Abu Dubai.
Goodbye.
I do not know.
Oh, the people in Dubai don't like the Flintstones, but the people in Abu Dhabi do.
That'd be
good
good. Yeah. Okay.
I get it.
Yep.
I can't believe
saying
I've never heard
this
that one
on
before.
I was saying this on my stream the other day. I think it's crazy that like the Flintstones, you know, they have Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles, right?
Yeah,
I do know that. Yeah.
When kids see those cereals, they don't know who those characters are. They just think they're like
Oh, yeah.
cereal mascots now.
Mm.
Like
You might be
they've
right.
never seen the Flintstones.
Do they still sell Fruity Pebbles?
They do. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're huge. They're like one of the
They're
most popular
delicious.
cereals.
Malf, have you ever seen Fruity, in the last 10 years, have you seen Fruity Pebbles in Canada?
Oh, that's why Canada sucks.
Chat, have you
I'm
seen
just saying-
Fruity Pebbles in the store?
I'm not disputing, I'm just saying, like,
That-
why?
I'm bad to ask because like I hardly ever go down the
Do
cereal.
you buy breakfast cereal, Ryan?
It's like
Yeah, I
a
walk down the
hugely
aisle.
popular cereal.
I get
walk
oatmeal
down.
or I get the oatmeal crisps sometimes.
But anyway, that's what I'm saying is like, kids don't know who those characters are.
Why doesn't
anymore. They're
Shrek
gonna-
have a cereal?
I think he probably did.
He did at one point. He had
When?
to.
Shrek's target audience doesn't buy groceries.
Also, can you look at Malf's score right now? That's crazy.
That's incredible.
Shrek
John
cereal.
Cena is the Fruity Pebble guy now?
What?
Who's John Cena?
What?
I know I said it wrong. John Cena is the Fruity Pebble guy now?
It's John Cena.
John Cena Riley. Yeah, he did have Ogre O's, actually. You're right. There was a Shrek cereal.
I had to have been. It's just it's
See,
a thing that
I
always
knew.
happens with kids
Yeah.
movies. Is there's a
Yeah.
cereal.
I mean, they made a fucking ketchup for Shrek, so of course they're gonna make a goddamn
God,
cereal.
yeah, that green shit. That was
Oh,
just
get it
ketchup
out.
straight
Green
up
and
with food
purple.
coloring in it
Yeah, I didn't understand. I never understood what the purple one was for.
to make it purple.
Simulating purple ketchup.
Holds up sport.
Probably
Yeah, but,
Barney.
No. No spork.
Just fucking spork down.
No.
you guys like sporks?
Nah, dude. Like, why
Yeah, me
ever
either.
use a spork? Fuck sporks.
They tend to be the worst of both worlds, I think.
It really is. Yeah.
Well,
just
it's like there is no worst part of a fork, is the thing.
Yeah.
It's a really good utensil. You wouldn't use it for soup, but yeah, you wouldn't use a hammer to go to the fucking moon either. Like, it's good at what it does.
Unless you're in getting over it, in which case it's exactly what you would do.
That's a good point. It's a good point.
That's a good point.
He's got you there on that one.
I still think that one of my most viewed clips of the chopsticks that are also spoons, it's gonna catch on. It's gonna be awesome.
This is like an invention you're trying to make.
Yeah.
It's like the
That I-
kitten mittens.
Yeah. It's like you get the chopsticks, right? And they look like regular chopsticks, and they even have the little like end bit. But
yeah.
then slightly above the end bit are two spoon-like things. So you
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Why do you need two spoons?
Well,
there are two finish, dude. Hold on.
Symmetrical
they
for the
can-
chop.
Yeah, they can lock together. And
Yeah, okay,
form
now
one
we're
spoon.
talking.
Things
Yeah.
that lock together are high tier.
Yeah.
It seems like those chopsticks would be kind of like as I'm imagining them in my head, they'd be very frustrating to use as chopsticks.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
that would
Can you
definitely
take
agree
the
with
spoon
that.
end off the chopstick part?
Well, why don't you just put the spoon at the top where the handle is?
Oh my god.
Well,
job, everybody.
see, the reason you wouldn't do that, because I'm envisioning eating ramen, right?
Yeah,
So if you say you take a little piece of chasho out of the ramen,
what?
and you get the chasho, and you
pork
get
belly.
and then you get the end of the sticks all wet and
Yeah.
you know covered in food stuff, and then you flip it around to drink it with the soup, and now you get your hand all wet from the soup stuff.
Yeah, but it feels like the other one just would not work.
Yeah, I mean that's probably true.
So like
Why don't you just make it detachable? Just take the spoon off when you're done with
yeah,
it.
like or you know, here's another idea. What if you just gave them 2 chopsticks and a spoon when they sat down?
Chopsticks are dumb.
This is false,
Well,
but I
I
understand where
disagree,
you're coming
yeah.
from.
Like,
I like 'em.
You don't have to learn to use a fork. You just get a fork. You're like, oh, I get it.
Chopsticks aren't that unintuitive, really.
They're very easy.
They're
to use.
impossible.
They're not impossible.
Close to impossible.
once you like learn how to use them though, like they're very useful. I will say.
You can shovel so much rice with them; it feels good.
Yeah.
But like a spoon, though, you know.
They're a
Or
superior.
a fork.
They're a superior utensil for something.
Yes.
Like,
Noodles.
Eating Cheetos.
have you ever used a fork?
Yes, I've used a fork to eat noodles. If you don't use a fork to eat ramen noodles in a restaurant, it's like
They offer
not?
them, though, and it feels kind of weird.
That just
not?
seems like societal pressure, though, and not necessarily an issue of practicality.
You just
yeah, okay.
stick the
A
fork in and
billion
spin it.
Chinese people are just doing it because of societal pressure, not because they.
No,
Bear, there
they
really
are
are a billion.
arguing
I
based
checked
on
this the other
societal
day.
pressure.
There's really a billion.
That's a fallacy. That's ad majorum or
Well,
popularium
what's
or some other
ad?
shit.
This is what I grew up with, so I assume that it's the best by default.
The one thing that I will say about chopsticks is they actually, in certain circumstances, are a very good utensil to cook with.
I agree. They're like little delicate tongs.
Yeah.
Or you could just like have a tong, you know.
Yeah, but tongs are not delicate. Sometimes you try to flip something with tongs, you don't get the right amount of force, you know?
It's
Or
true,
you
yeah.
know, a spatula gets too floppy on one end, you need a little bit more firmness. It's good for flipping things in a pan, absolutely.
We can't all be Gordon Ramsay.
So
I mean,
you
that's
use chopsticks on your dick, Ryan?
fine. That's such a mouth joke.
Argument ad populum is what it was.
Ad populum, yeah. I did like someone's suggestion that the one that Ryan suggested should be called Ad Austin.
You could have your own fallacy.
I like that.
That's the dream, isn't it?
Yeah, I never have to
Ad
worry, man.
Austin. That's gonna be funny today and like really grating like 2 weeks from now.
I'm gonna be honest, it's grading like immediately.
Yeah, because you're the butt.
That's gonna be your Rob ...
Eventually it'll be
Yeah,
taken
yeah.
too far.
Almost immediately. That's how chat works, to be honest.
I can't wait till chat turns on me. I just can't figure out what it's gonna be for.
You just
Say
gotta
you
put
don't
on
like
too much.
Terraria.
Say you don't like Terraria, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't really like Terraria.
What did
Done.
Justin
Rap EP,
say?
you nerd.
What did Justin say on Tuesday? That like, oh, he said he hated Wally.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
Like,
that's
that's
stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, Justin's in my, he just like literally showed up as you mentioned him, and he typed the word phallus with a Y at the end. So
Fallacy.
He's right. I mean, he's right. You know, that's
you
a great
can't
point.
argue with that.
Yeah.
What did he not like about Wally?
Yeah, well,
He
like
said it-
I can understand not liking Wally, but hating Wally.
He
That's
didn't have a
like-
chance to elucidate too much more. Yeah, he had to leave for a family thing. But
That's a pretty dangerous opinion to just drop.
yeah, I know. For real.
It's really unfortunate timing.
I think we said, what didn't you like about it? And if I remember correctly, I'm not trying to gaslight him, but he said it fucking sucked.
Oh, that's not an explanation.
Argument
Can I-
at Austin.
Can I gaslight you for a second?
Oh no.
We've been gaslit all over Reddit about not knowing the proper usage of the term gaslighting, by the way.
That's true.
So,
Yeah.
Acquiesce the proper terminology.
I truly don't know now because I know it in the NLSS context. Like
I thought it was
don't-
like when you accuse somebody else of doing something they didn't do to try to.
It's
mind flood
psychological
them.
manipulation. It's when somebody tries to sort of abuse you via distorting reality.
This is why the English language is dumb.
It's actually quite literally
No.
when you light a fire using gas.
Yeah.
No, it's not. See, this isn't the English language's fault. This is like modern vernacular's fault. Because like there's another like I mentioned. I don't know if I mentioned this on the NLSS before, but like there's another term, virtue signaling, which is common now, and we already had a word. It's platitudes. Like it already exists.
Yeah,
We
but
don't
that's
need to
supposed to
make
be platypus, and that's just hilarious.
Don't
that's
mansplain us.
It's just so frustrating when we already have words for things and we make new ones for some reason.
Well,
Yeah,
these
like
ones are
pizza.
simpler and easier to remember.
Yeah.
Like shorts.
And they're weaponized. Wait, what?
Yeah.
They're comfy and easy to wear.
Mmm.
Coarse and rough and gets everywhere.
pitch black and covered in soot.
You guys wear shorts?
Yeah, all the time.
Where'd that
no.
come from?
Well, it's just, you know.
Shorts
I'm
are
looking
good.
forward to the summer. I got some Banana Republic shorts. I'm excited. They've been in the
Wow,
closet for like
this
8
guy
months.
shops at Upscale Gap.
I go, look, I'm an adult. I go where my wife tells me and buy the things she says looks nice.
That's what you do.
My Banana Republic shorts, my H&M hoodie, and my Supreme hat. Walking around with a very coherent, unified outfit, okay? Looking like Jerry Seinfeld got hit in the face by hip hop.
There is a service that like you pay for it and they send you like a box of clothes based on what they think your style is, and then you decide to buy them by keeping them or sending them back. I almost signed up for it, but then I was like, I don't feel like going to the post office all the time. You know, it's a lot of work.
Extreme laziness with AlpacaPatrol.
I mean, like I'm pretty comfortable just wearing black jeans and black shirts for the rest of my life, and it works out pretty
Ricky
well.
Gervais.
I'm kind of with you, dude. Like, usually when I buy clothes, it's out of necessity, not out of desire.
I don't think I bought clothes in like 7 years.
Yeah, my t-shirt rotation is
bunch of jeans.
exclusively shirts that I got for
Streamer
free at
shirts.
media events and
Yep.
streamer t-shirts.
Yeah.
And I haven't been to a media event except PAX in like 4 years. So
No,
I'm
it
wearing
hasn't
an
been
Evolve
4
shirt today.
years.
But
It's an
some
Evolve
socks
shirt.
a couple months ago.
On the back of it, it says sheer problems. I only recently found out that sheer is the planet that Evolve takes place on.
Oh,
I'm willing to wager we're all wearing like a Twitch-based or game-based shirt right now. So I'll
I have
go
my
first.
own
I've got a
shirt.
Squatch Tendo on. Yeah, Nick's wearing his own shirt.
because I ordered one of each when I did it, so I actually have like 5 of my own shirts, which is a little
I've got
self-indulgent.
a bunch of my own shirts. That's fine.
Yeah.
I wore my TwitchCon shirt yesterday.
Oh, I am wearing
Green
my
ash shirt
black
on
shirt that
Oh,
I
yeah, no,
always
that
wear.
makes sense.
I've got about 40 of those.
What do you got on, Melf?
I
What are you
actually have my
wearing?
beer shirt on.
Your what shirt?
My beer shirt.
Ah,
Superbox.
Yeah, it's nice. It's comfy.
Can you give me 1 minute real quick?
yeah.
No.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna start, but like.
Man thinks of ways to kill time while time slowly kills man.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope they remember you.
I go to Marshall's every so often. I just check to see if they have some like cheap jeans that are like decent looking and decent quality. And sometimes they got really good sales, and I just like, all right, I'll buy 3 pairs of jeans today.
Marshall's is a clothing store?
Yeah, they resell like out of date like last season's whatever was trendy for like huge discounts.
I always thought it was like a Home Depot sort of thing.
No,
Never been inside. I just see the blue M, and I go, I don't need any craft supplies right now.
well now you know. Maybe you want some clothes from there. I don't know.
I
Not so bad.
might be asking a hipster question, but you guys wear slim fit or skinny cut or skinny jeans?
Not skinny because my calves like do not fit for real. But
yeah, I don't wear it skinny, but I
slim fit, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't ever. I was the opposite when I was in high school. I wore the giant baggy parachute jeans.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
one of
boy.
the goth kids with the huge pants and like the wallet chain. So yeah, I never did the super skinny look, but now I just do like regular normal people jeans.
Yeah, I'm all about the honestly, slim fit is kind of like how I feel about boxer briefs. It's very comfortable.
It just shapes your leg. It just looks right.
But if you gain any weight, it sucks.
You know,
I don't know.
I've actually found the opposite because I've been gaining weight for several years now, and my slim fit jeans actually fit better than my regular jeans because it's like made of this like stretchier denim.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like a spandex denim.
Yeah, I had a couple that I kind of outgrew and I couldn't wear anymore. So
I love that you said that as though it was like this hobby that you were getting into.
Well, in some ways, you know.
Yeah, I've been slowly degenerating my lifestyle and body over the course of several years.
Eating
It's been
weed.
great.
Eating weed. Eating is one of my favorite hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
I love eating,
Yeah.
dude.
I just
Me
had
too.
a really good pizza earlier.
I was also just pretty.
I didn't have a
good
pizza. had no pizza.
Let me just take a drink of my
I'd love to
pizza
be
real
able to
quick.
just skip this whole.
If you miss the first shot, it's just hell on earth.
Yeah, it's over. Like you got no shot. God damn
I
it.
was thinking I might make a pizza later. I was gonna take some white bread and melt some butter in a pan and put it in the
Hey.
pan, and then put some American cheese on it, melt it, and crisp it on
That's
both
a
sides.
cheese pizza you're making.
I'm making a pizza. Yeah.
Wolfgang, fuck.
What the hell was that?
Whoa. I would like a pizza.
That's
This is
horrifying.
the robot again. I
That's
keep
my favorite. It's my favorite.
I don't like it
robot.
at all.
I keep thinking it's a demon. Do you hear robot,
That's just-
everybody? That's a robot to everybody there? Not
Yeah.
demon?
That sounds like demon to
That's
me,
a
to be
demon?
honest.
That's pure demon.
It's the guy from Inspector Gadget.
That's the voice of Lion Demon.
Oh, Dr. Claw.
Well, that's really good.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, that's
Did you
really
see they
scary.
made an action figure
You-
where they recently where they revealed
Yeah.
Dr. Claw's face and he just looks kind of like a normal dude?
It's
Yeah,
an awful,
totally
awful
destroyed the
action
illusion.
figure. Made me mad.
People were mad. They're like, Dr. Claw's just a normal dude. And I think, I don't know, there's something poetic about the mundanity of that level of evil.
That honestly, that's just not canon for me. is
Why
all
did he
it
have
is.
that fucking cool gauntlet if he looks like a stupid dude?
Yeah.
If he looked cool, he wouldn't wear the mask, right?
We never
Darth
see his
Vader
face to know
routine,
that he
yes.
has a mask.
Darth Vader, Kylo Ren.
That was 15 years ago. Okay, well, whatever. It's relatively recent in like a cosmic sense.
Yeah,
They
but
also-
everything is.
They covered the head when you saw it in the display, so you had to buy it to see what it looked like.
Oh, that's bull. That's clickbait toys.
Yeah, yeah. And then they did it on a second level where YouTubers were buying them and revealing them on a YouTube video.
Oh my God, it's double the clickbait. That's double dipping bait.
Did you click though?
No, I Google image searched for it.
That's double bait gum.
Dude, you know what we haven't talked about is the greatest act of cyber terrorism recently was ever. My sentence is getting a little incoherent. I'm really mad
Push
that
through it.
Google took away the
The
view
lawsuit.
image button.
Yeah. What was the company?
Yeah,
again? So we
why
could
did they
check-
do that?
It was a lawsuit.
Reuters or AP or something like that.
No, it wasn't either of those. It was something else. Chat will know for sure.
I was wondering about that. I didn't know it was like a
I think
thing.
it was Fun Haters LLC.
But you can just capture the image anyway, so who cares?
Getty images.
Getty.
That was the one.
Well, yeah, now, but see, the thing is, before it isolated the image. So when I was
Yeah.
making like a Rainbow Six Siege thumbnail, I would just click the button and it would pop up the raw image. Now I have to click visit page.
Yeah, and it's always a bad
then-
link.
Yeah, and it'll be like, it's a dynamic page and it takes 10 seconds to load and then, yeah.
I'll
it's-
tell
You know
what
what you can do?
curious.
You just right click on it and hit open image in new tab.
It doesn't
and then you're
work.
good to go.
It doesn't work
Depends.
anymore.
It might work sometimes.
Doesn't work anymore? Hold on, I'm checking this out. Hold on. What do I Google? What do you guys
Well,
want?
it doesn't give you a link basically anymore.
Google Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I think I'm mistaken. Right click open a new tab works.
Yeah, let's see. Open image in new tab. Yeah, that works just fine.
Okay, well,
It
you know
might
what? That's a
depend on the
very
type of
good-
image,
Did
though.
it give you like a good link though, like that you could put in chat?
Hold on, I'll put it in chat.
Is
Let's
it?
see.
It's like a .jpeg at the end.
Oh fuck!
Yeah. Okay. See, that's
Oh,
what
it
I'm
sucks?
talking about. That Rob, that's not even gonna appear because it's past Twitch's limit. Because I did that
Yeah.
earlier today.
Oh, it's one of those like google.ca /
No, it's even worse. It's just a bunch of data. Like it's just
Yeah.
a huge amount of data.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see, that's why you just you screen cap it, and then you have a better link.
No, I go to the page and then just right click save as when it loads.
Yeah.
But it's slightly more annoying now. I can totally understand Getty Images' point, even though like I hate them as a result
Yeah.
of this. They're like, hey, people aren't actually going to our page and we're paying the photographer to take the photo. They're just stealing it without giving us any
Maybe
attribution.
make the page not fucking total dog shit
No,
like
it's just-
89% of websites. No, don't know me.
The thing
Even
is,
a good
you're
website
basically
doesn't
saying
work
just
properly.
make a service better than Google. Like it's not.
No,
that...
I'm saying make your website not suck ass, so then I click on it and visit and I can look at the image.
You wouldn't know, though. You wouldn't go to know it doesn't suck ass.
If
honestly,
they haven't
just
all
go to the
sucked ass
image.
for like 20 years, then I would have a better opinion.
Yeah, well, I
Literally,
agree
every
with you.
website
Most
sucks.
websites suck ass, but you wouldn't know they don't when they don't.
I'm,
Maybe I'd be
I'm,
more inclined to give them a chance.
I'm honestly kind of with Austin because like a lot of times when I see like, oh, here's a Washington Post article linked on Reddit, and I click it, and then the page goes white and says, hey, subscribe for $1 to read this article. That's the quickest way to get me to close that page and be like, no, you have proven nothing to me that I want to read this article besides that I know the headline. I'm not paying $1 to read your fucking article.
Fuck your capitalism, Ryan.
It's not about capitalism.
It will
It's
destroy
about-
all journalism is the point.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, it's a race to the bottom for journalism here that it's troubling. But I do understand that if you don't read the Washington Post, it's insulting to click on one story and then have them ask you for money. Yeah, I understand that as well.
They can track your IP and give you like 10 stories before they pop that up. They don't do that.
To be honest, I think Twitch has the right idea. Like clearly it shows that you can have a donation pay model that works mostly, and then but it's also not locking content behind a pay gate, which is
it's not
good.
There's too much
even
news,
though they
though.
did experiment it with it being in your face one time, and everyone got really mad.
The supply and demand is all wrong with news. Everybody's got news. There's no reason to go to anyone in particular, so you just look for someone who does it better.
Yeah, news as a concept is beginning to become, like, as far as broadcast news is concerned, it's beginning to become obsolete because we're in the information area. Everyone knows everything already instantly.
And you're stupid if you don't know it and have 5 hot takes.
Yeah, honestly,
y'all are fucked.
What are you talking about?
Honestly, I think news, like, ideally, in an ideal world for me, news is run by not-for-profit organizations anyway. Like, I don't know why news has to make money. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know.
Let this condescending motherfucker tell us why he thinks we're all fucked.
You're actually saying, like, we don't need news anymore because the information disseminates so quick. But people don't have the critical
What are the
thinking
people on the
skills.
news doing? They're reporting on fucking tweets, dude.
I'm with you.
Yeah, they
don't
are.
take this the wrong way. On the American news,
Yeah.
shit's all fucked up down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want better.
Up here we have publicly funded broadcasters that are like, at least supposed to be impartial. Like we have journalistic standards in mass media here.
Well, and largely the reason that media is fucked up here is because it's for profit. That's why we have 24-hour news networks here.
So, Rob, you're saying you just want your tax dollars to go towards the government running the news?
That was an awful stretch, I think.
See, when you put it that way, it sounds much more menacing than it is. If the news...
how do you have a non-profit news and like, you need money.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
There's a lot of non-profit charities that are not corrupted by government influence. Like they exist in the world very commonly.
The reason I think we need real journalism, and the for-profit thing, I don't know. We have less experience with that here, I guess. I get all my news from the CBC essentially, but I just like the last few years have made me realize that people are extremely dumb, and if they see an article from let's say they see an article from a reputable newspaper, and depending on your politics, you might say the Washington Post is or isn't, or the New York Times is or isn't, but it's more reputable than like fucking realtruth.org. People will repost that shit, and they're like, well, they wrote an article. There is no they. There's good journalists, and then there's bad journalists. It's just there's like people who understand the obligation and the responsibility of a news organization, and then people who are like, I have a blog.
Yeah. No, I don't think
$14.
I don't think anyone disagrees with the fact that we need good journalism. No one has that opinion here that we don't need good journalism, because the Washington Post is necessary right now. People like them are driving the truth forward. But like what I'm saying is
run by Amazon though.
Well, yeah, that's just a random example of just one that's doing that pay for article model. But like there's lost my train of thought. Fuck.
Well, Rob's talking about NPR, and we have NPR, and it's fine. It's good. We should do lots of stuff like that.
Exactly. There are models that exist already that it makes sense for. Like when my news is trying to sell when my news is trying to sell newspapers, it's gonna sell sensationalism. That's just
what
natural.
Up here in the frozen north, we're just going, thank you.
But how does NPR compete with hot takes, though? They can't.
I don't think it should have to. Like that's the thing.
Like,
if it is
necessarily.
Yeah, like if.
But how do you do that? How do you create that incentive?
Well, I mean, I guess NPR kind of works in a way that like people watch it because they believe it's unbiased.
I think we're kind of like asking how we get people that don't want to read informative and educated journalistic perspectives to do so. And that's like not a solvable problem. That's like humanity as a whole is going to choose convenience every time. And if it already forms a good opinion that correlates with what I instinctually or habitually believe, then I'm just going to go with that.
When you already have the answer, you're not going to keep looking for the answer. I got you.
Yeah, and that's why I think, like, on a broad sense, like, we're all fucked.
Yeah. No, we are. Like, it sucks.
Well, I don't want to be fucked. I want to find a better way.
Yeah, it would be nice.
The better way is you follow sources that are reputable, read full articles instead of just the headline. And then
you're just getting back to what I'm saying is like,
else.
obviously we know that, but not everyone else is going to be privy to like wanting.
Yeah, don't worry about everybody else. People,
I'm worried about everybody else because they vote.
I know. Well, down there. I mean, we have different lenses. Is all I'm saying. Well, I'll talk about it in 2019 if we're totally fucked up here, which is extremely plausible. But
don't be fucked, little Canada.
I'm living in this idyllic, seemingly idyllic paradise with only mere bubblings of tumultuity under the surface.
He's still pretty.
Here's the thing though. If you want people to be more educated and know that they should read the article rather than just the headline, you're fighting against like basic human sociology and stuff.
Yeah.
Like this is a thing that's been around since the advent of newspapers. So like I don't know if that's necessarily the goal to aim for.
I don't know if it's like, I don't want to call you idealistic or like naive, but you're basically saying like, why are there so many stupid people? And it's like, yeah.
Nah. I'm just saying that like
well, we live in an era where like getting access to the right information is easier than it's ever been. All you have to do is have like a little bit. You have a little bit of common sense and be like, you know, what source is this article coming from? Figure out if you can actually trust them the same as you would trust somebody who's been in the business for 40 years and has a track record.
But there's smart people who understand that too, who know that they can game the system to manipulate the people that don't. And like all they have to do is make their news more convenient to access than the reputable source. And that's the game. That's what they're trying to do, is win the click and win that person over. That's all they have to do.
You can't ask like the general electorate to all be capable of critical thought because it's just unrealistic at this point in history.
But I'm not,
I'm not suggesting that.
I'm suggesting that it's way easier to get locked into your opinion than it is to learn something new.
No, I know, of course. You know, that's why 3 of us ate pizza in the past day, and none of us consumed like a hearty meal full of vegetables, except maybe Mal. But
I had a salad yesterday.
All right, nice.
Nice clickbait, Ryan.
The thing is, you're arguing about like why, you know, there are people who are stupid, and you're like, yeah. What do you do? There's always people that are stupid. There's always going to be people that are stupid. You make an outreach to some of these people, and that's when they get suspicious. If you just tell them exactly what they want to hear without having a source behind it, they go, this guy knows what he's talking about. If you go, would you like to interface and like get sources? 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 What is this, school? I didn't realize this was school. Sources. Okay.
The thing is, we agree on the premise. We don't agree on the solution. Because you're saying just make people smarter, but I'm saying
no.
Like,
I think you're saying just make people smarter.
Well, what are you saying? What are you saying? What are you
He's
suggesting?
working really hard on that, guys.
I have a nihilistic approach, which is just essentially, you know, take care of your own backyard and everybody else can get fucked.
Oh, see, that's awful. That's
pretty awful, yeah.
That's just terrible. Yeah, that's a not solution.
Because what happens when your yard's on fire and you don't have anybody else to help you put it out?
We pay taxes up here.
Okay, so you're not actually saying fuck you, everybody.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not worried. What are your suggestion is let's make a
I'm not saying
clickbait.
literally to
You won't believe the effects of having a proportional tax rate.
Your policy is isolationism.
I'm just saying you want to weaponize from the equation. That's all.
You want to weaponize clickbait for an appropriate cause. It's the Wendy's Twitter account using memes to connect to the nation's youths.
That's gonna be like a dominant player in the next political spectrum, man. You watch the fucking
Down there,
Twitter
maybe.
account. Down. Stop saying down there. It's,
I mean, we
Maybe
are
it
kind of
sounds
all in this
racist.
together, whether we're up here or down there, wherever we are, we're all in this together ultimately.
That's not what you guys are saying.
I
You
don't
guys are-
believe what they're saying.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, hold on. Somebody in your chat said Rob wants to be Batman with the cell phone spy stuff. I just said remove money from the equation in news. How am I spying on people?
yeah, that's also like an obvious thing that like I also agree with the fact that you pointed out, Malf, that like the Washington Post also isn't unbiased because they're owned by Amazon. You're right, and there's so much influence from that.
And beyond that, money doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going to try and influence people with your view. I could put out a newspaper right now or a blog or whatever and not
Yes.
charge anybody anything, and I could still be putting a spin on words or being biased.
I agree. It's like the idea that statistics are not inherently biased, but the way that you frame them can make them biased.
So you need a governing body that is somehow able to classify these various sources to make it
There
more
was, like,
palatable.
AI.
I'm not going to be able to actually like cite the case, but there was some sort of legal proceeding that happened, I think, a little while back that determined that the broadcast news is no longer required to have two sources. I'm completely misrepresenting this, but there's something along those lines that just sort of like that was repealed, and then that really began to undermine the legitimacy of news because money became much more involved with it. And then things like Fox News showed up where it was, oh, well, now shit, it's almost like completely propagandized because the corporate interest is there. And I also agree that it's possible for money not to be involved, but I mean, it usually is.
I just heard Katie
Yeah.
Tur talking about needing two sources like 2 days ago, so I think that's still a thing. I don't know. Maybe there's some derivation of that.
I really shouldn't have gotten into it, honestly, because that's like an actual legal thing that
Yeah.
happened. So I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's. I'm gonna definitely look like an idiot looking back on this in a little while. And
It's fine. We all do it. I do it all the time. Don't worry about it.
That's just the point of this show.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We have these like high-minded ideals, and we're like, let's take money out of journalism. And when I
Yeah.
go to a website and it's like, you want to turn ad block off for this site? I'm like, let's see if you earned it. if you earned it, I'll give you a whitelist, no problem there.
Yeah.
But if depending on what I read, we'll make a decision after the fact.
It's like with the Weather Channel. If the Weather Channel stops clickbaiting me, I'll turn my ad block off. But until then,
They have the freshest memes this side of the Mississippi.
I like it when you don't say the E at the end.
The Mississippi.
Yep. That's much better that
I
way.
thought you
Alright.
meant the freshest memes.
Mem. The freshest mem.
I mean, that's what
teach Ryan about a non-zero sum game.
I don't know why the country.
I'm gonna
where
teach you
you're
all
if you're
about
sick,
not-for-profit,
just
how
don't go to the
not-for-profit-
doctor because it's expensive. You're telling me about taking care of your neighbors.
Hey,
Wait,
wait,
what?
Rob, isn't Facebook nonprofit?
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Free.
They're
I don't pay
very for
anything.
profit.
It's yeah, okay, free. See, this is why I need to explain this because free and nonprofit is not at all the same thing.
Oh, 30 seconds.
People that run a nonprofit can still take a salary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm just joking, but I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
saying, you know.
You can still make money with a not-for-profit business or a non-profit business, which are both different. And but it doesn't need to. But it just basically means it doesn't make revenue.
No, here's the thing. Here's the problem. As long as humans are running shit, it's all gonna be shit. All right.
Yeah, but like that's a given, so we gotta do the best we can, right?
Yeah.
We gotta put the
AI.
AI in charge. Yeah.
No, I don't want the AI all in charge.
Why not?
Kill all the
Just-
jaywalkers.
It's like do it the Trump philosophy. Just give them a chance. They couldn't possibly fuck it up too bad, right? Like
They really can't do
give
it.
it a try.
What is going on down there?
We're like not sure if we want to annihilate ourselves or something. I don't know what we're doing.
Give me the button. I'll do it.
Yeah, it's time at this point.
Just hand
you
it
know?
over. Get it over with. It's like rip the band-aid off. You know, you're sitting there, you have the band-aid, and you're just like pulling it slightly, and you're looking at me laughing. I'm gonna rip that shit off.
Connection error on Pintarillo.
Oh, not
Yeah,
today.
Pintarillo's not loading
Not
for me.
today.
Ryan, let's do trivia.
We actually could do trivia.
It's so bad.
It's not that bad.
No, the Jeopardy was good.
The Jeopardy is acceptable.
We could do a $100,000 pyramid.
Yeah, that was actually pretty fun when we played it on Trivia Day.
Did you guys ever watch that on Game Show Network?
On Buzzer?
No, I didn't actually.
On Buzzer, sorry. Yeah, my
Buzzer.
bad.
New room. Is this
Are you-
Jeopardy themed?
Are you doing it?
I'm gonna try. Yeah, I think this is Jeopardy themed. Yeah, this is Jeopardy. Themed. Don't show this link, okay?
Okay. What,
Join the game
Shrek
and-
cereal?
Change your name to your actual name and give me one moment, and I'll join you.
Do I have to sign in? Is that what
No,
I
you
do?
just change your name on the right side under the wrench that says settings.
Okay.
Am I facetious oyster?
Justin, you can't say that.
What did he say?
He said that trivia game put my grandma in the hospital. That's how bad it was.
Do I have to click anything other than my name?
Dude. Too soon.
Do I have to
I don't
change
know.
anything other than my
No.
name? Okay.
What can we show and what can't we show?
Just not the link.
Just not the URL? Okay.
Not the URL. Let's see.
What did I miss?
We're in the rooms.
That's...
When I came back, there were like 100
Oh,
lulls.
shit. Whoops, sorry.
There we
Excuse
go.
me, stop.
I didn't know I could do it. I was clicking like a child.
Justin said something and everybody laughed. I want to know what it is.
He said that trivia game put my grandma in the hospital. That's how bad it was.
Wait, what? Am I in the room? What the fuck? How do you type things in?
Okay, so it's paused right now.
Uh-huh.
It said I skipped a question.
No, I think it's just paused. Ryan has to unpause it.
Correct.
Resume. There.
Buzz.
Oh, resume. I'm setting up a screen region.
Justin
I don't even know where to type.
Timberlake. You click on it, just press space and it buzzes in.
So I worry about you guys sometimes. It's a
I've
web
never
page.
played this horse shit.
You press space and then you type it in. There's no
I
chat
just press
window.
space.
You just press space.
This is a very bright page.
Yeah,
What's happening right now?
It's a web page.
Don't hit skip, Mouth. Don't hit skip. See, Mouth, you just typed in chat. You have to
Color
press
and
space
woman.
to bus.
This term for a police wagon.
Can you pause the game, please?
It's paused.
Thank you. Thank you. I think
Actually,
I
I
messed my screen region all up here. 1 second.
If you do a full display capture and then hold Control, you can, or is it Alt? You can drag
It is
the
Alt.
box
Yeah, no.
and just
I'm with
cover
you
the
on that
top
one.
and bottom.
That is indeed what I'm doing, but I just want to make sure it's.
Can you do it faster though, so that?
Well, you guys are still reading your "What is the Internet 101" book apparently, so I don't feel the need to get a rush on.
Well, I mean, I've never seen this game before, so telling me to press space bars is good info.
Mouth.
I'm pressing space.
Stop.
There should be a host that gets to read the question, and we can't see it until it's been read.
There's like substantial black screen, but that's okay.
I believe in you, dude.
Like, this is trash.
Why does AlpacaPatrol have 600 points?
Because I'm a god. Mainly.
Yeah, why do you have that? Mal's just been typing questions in.
I'm trying to.
You can't buzz in while the game is paused.
Well, maybe I'll just go.
You ready to unpause? Let's do it.
Yeah. Hit me.
Resume. Military force is still used today when France has problems overseas.
Wow.
It's a foreign legend.
Yeah, it's the Foreign Legion. Yeah.
Oh, I have to remove multiple buzzes as well. Yeah. I think I've request access, please.
Okay.
Is Northernlion trustworthy?
Please grant access.
Oh, I can impeach you now. I can't.
Oh.
Okay.
No collusion.
All this host shit now.
Next. Okay. Many Mediterranean cruises embark from this second largest Spanish city and major port.
Barcelona.
That's the one I wanted to type in. Damn it.
So if you buzz, you're the only one who gets the answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Okay. Well, I'm fucking killing it right now. I am a god.
I just turned down the reading speed. God Disco Fever, you may be wearing these flaring pants that have an instrument in their name.
Hey, I hit the
bitch.
thing.
You can't buzz in until the question's done.
Oh.
Who's
I didn't have the-
pedagogical puma?
Don't know.
Great question.
I'm not sure.
We wonder if James Hardy held his breath as he performed the first transplant of these on a human in 1963.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh, it's probably long. I didn't even know that, but the question it just led you into it.
Gave it away.
That's Jeopardy. They always give you a context clue.
Yeah.
The death march from this Philippine peninsula cost the lives of thousands of Allied prisoners of war.
No. Nobody's gonna buzz?
Try
I don't know.
Protoball for
I'm
mobile.
space.
Baton, Baton.
The Galeria at White Plains.
All right.
Oh, dude, I have no idea.
New York.
There you go.
Oh.
How did you not know that, Rob?
I mean, White Plains is a place, but
Clamp this small movable bar on the fretboard of a guitar and it will raise the pitch of the
Oh.
string.
Ah, damn it, Nick. You're the
It's a
only other
capo.
one I was worried
It's a
about.
capo.
oh, yeah.
I
He's right.
almost forgot if it was C or K at the beginning. But that would be capo, and then that would make emotes happen.
The category
also-
is also C.
Yeah, C.
Oh, I didn't look at the
four-letter
category. I
words.
didn't see that up there.
Yeah. Why is it not? Oh.
Sarah delivers the clue from a makeup room.
Got it.
What is this question?
Do you lose points if you? Yeah, you do lose points. I shouldn't just guess if I don't know.
What is this question?
I think this one would be one of the video questions from Jeopardy.
I guess maybe it does that.
That's fucking stupid. Why does it keep those in? Oh, you bitch.
Wait, I hit space. It didn't take it.
Yeah,
Have you been
if
known
you
how to
go
spell that?
faster, yeah.
I spammed it really fast.
Yeah.
March 1st, 1815 saw this man return to France.
Oh no! You bitch!
Is Northernlion trustworthy again?
I have granted you
Denied.
access.
No pressure. All right.
Peach.
Oh.
The Linzer tort, a tart usually filled with raspberry jam, is named for this Austrian city.
Wow.
Linz.
Did you just guess?
No, it's Linz. I played Crusader Kings. I didn't know what the hell a Linzer tort was, but first there was one big.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, it's not that.
It's not Big Bang.
Big Suffolk.
What?
What?
Playful Nora Helmer and her banker husband Torvald live in this author's dollhouse.
Doll's house.
Doll's house. What a 19th century character.
It's obviously Ibisabin.
No.
Sarah of the Clue Crew gives the clue from the Maduke Game Reserve in South Africa. If a giraffe didn't have adaptations like thick-walled arteries and extra valves to counteract gravity, lowering its head to drink would cause an aneurysm, and then raising its head would cause it to faint because this vital measure is naturally so high.
You're really gonna?
That was a 3-sentence question for blood pressure.
Blood pressure.
Yeah.
It really bummed you out first. It was like, hey, if giraffes were like very slightly different, they would all be dead.
Yeah.
September 24th, 1869.
Okay. It's a cool day.
Jackson
Really?
River.
Oh, all right.
Gold.
Gold.
I see.
Where do you
Rapid
see
fire
the
game.
correct answer?
Since the 1950s, the College Board has administered this program that lets high school students study closer to college level.
That's AP. I knew that, but God damn it.
Phil Collins in Genesis.
Oh,
No, he's the. Mm-mm. What is it? He does not play the guitar.
I mean, I might as well.
I'm extremely pissed.
keyboard.
It's the drums. It says the drums.
Yeah, it says the drums.
You had to write V.
The failed liberal Decembrist revolution of 1825 got hundreds of its leaders banished to this vast region.
Siberia.
And when they left them there, they were like,
Yeah.
"Suck it, liberal cucks."
Over these, we watched the Star Spangled Banner as it was so gallantly streaming.
Fuck you. I'm American.
It's the
This is
ramp.
like the press the space game.
It is.
Horatio Hornblower.
All right, press space, Rob.
I don't know what the fuck this is.
He was a sailor.
Oh, it's what
He's
their
a
job
sailor.
was.
It's
That's
a
the
lot of
category.
historical stuff.
Yeah.
Last name of William and Charles, brothers who built their own medical center in Rochester, Minnesota in 1914.
That one.
Yeah.
He's the guy. Yeah. Bear.
There, you should know this.
You should know this
I'm
one.
glad I have points.
Damn it.
I have negative 800.
Mayo!
Mayo. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm just
course
gonna
it's
hang out
fancy.
here in
They
a
made
thousand.
a con- These brothers made a
just call me a
egg
cunt?
white-based
Someone said
condiment.
cunt just now, Def.
you just called me a cunt.
I was going to say condiment. In Istanbul, you can visit a hammam, this kind of place, where Franz Liszt and Tony Curtis also got clean.
Oh, Bear, you didn't. You hit.
Can
think
I-
you hit-
Why? Fuck you.
I was wrong anyway. You saved me
Turkish.
points.
Turkish bat. Come on, give me a break.
Those who practice this art of pet preservation prefer the term mounting to stuffing. Mm.
That's the one.
This deadly spider is found in most parts of the world, including Australia, where it is called the redback.
It's not reading my buzzes at all.
I think, Rob's hot off the collar with
All
the
right.
buzzes here.
I'm getting ready.
I thought it would give me any kind of feedback that I press
It's
buzz.
very much a press space bar quickly
Okay.
game.
A terrace is often part of this apartment,
fucking
found
my
on the roof or
chat is
top
open
floor of a
and not
building.
letting me buzz.
I got one. I got one. Let's go.
It's the crime in Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment.
Dostoevsky's.
Loving too much.
Now,
That's basically what Mouse said. Wow.
Could be lucky guess. John Rolfe and the Jamestown colony experiment with growing tobacco. Jamestown.
James Rolfe?
How the fuck do I buzz now? I can't
AVGN
close
was a
the chat
Jamestown?
window.
Fuck. Oh, it was even sooner.
Uh,
Known as the king of the keel boatmen, he was a leading pilot on the Mississippi River.
Oh, I have no idea.
make fun of everyone in chat who said 1812. Lol.
You guys like overture?
Learn your
son?
American history.
Mike Fink.
Who the fuck
Yeah,
is
Mike
Mike Fink?
Mike Fink.
Good old Mike Fink.
Looking for a hotel in this city? Times picks included Les Ottomans and 4 Seasons in the Bosphorus. Les
New
Ottomans.
York.
Yeah.
Isn't that it might be like
Fuck it. Let's try it.
Moscow or something? Turkey's
Oh.
not a city.
Yeah, it needed a city. I realized it needed a city. It was fucking. God damn it! I wish I.
Regis Philbin and Nicholas Sparks, this Catholic college.
So mad.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. In some myths, Quetzalcoatl was identified with this planet, the evening and morning star.
Oh,
Let's go with that one. Damn.
They don't give you very long to type it in either.
Fuck, it's gonna be the other one. No, it's gonna be not that one.
No!
Oh, Lord.
No.
That was a
I thought it was gonna be
horrible
Mars.
sound.
Dude, they should. Wait, I just had a great joke, but I gotta frame it differently. 1 versus 100 was really like the first trivia battle royale. You answer a question wrong, you get eliminated until
Yeah.
there's only one left.
Yeah.
Tender Mercies, Oscar, and
The Grouch.
I won an Oscar and an Emmy.
Emmy.
That's the category.
Click to report.
That would be really good if that was the answer.
It's a women's track and field competition that consists of 7 events.
Fuck.
Septathlon?
Septathlon. He's gonna do it.
Is that right?
I hope so.
I mean, you have 1 second.
oh my
We
god.
got it.
That's bullshit, it says heptathlon.
That's bullshit. I gave you the answer. I'm so mad.
The city seal of Omaha features a farmer and a Native American standing on the banks of this river. What river is in fucking Omaha? dude?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
fucking.
The Mississippi.
The biggest one in the country.
It
The
makes
Mississippi.
perfect.
Oh.
Oh.
He's a
fair enough.
genius.
He's actually very smart.
Non-lateral thinking.
Yep.
The royalist cavaliers with flowing locks battled these forces named for their close-cropped hair.
I have no idea.
The
Lancaster's?
The
Roundheads.
I was legitimately going to say something that's stupid.
Yeah, I was going to say the Baldies. A complicated bank or museum robbery.
E before I. That's a
Nick should've
separate
known that.
category.
After abdicating this country's throne in 1654, Queen Christina declared herself a Catholic and moved to Rome.
No. Oh, that was the only other one. That's a good guess.
Damn it!
Sweden.
Dan G joined the room.
Sweden.
Dan G left the room.
Sweden.
Sveden. Bless you.
Come on.
Pardon me.
I'm in the Mexican state of Chihuahua because I'm the governor now. Viva la revolucion. Oh, fuck.
Say goodbye to
It's the
1,200
other one.
points.
What?
They gave you that?
I was like, it's Sancho Panza or Pancho Villa. What's one of them's the character from the book, and the other one's a real dude. Pancho's the sixth. There he is.
Oh my god, I can't believe it gave it to you.
Pancho vibe.
To withdraw funds, like from companies doing business with Sudan, to show support for the people of Darfur.
What?
What?
Something would
Right.
dive in it. Something would dive.
Divest.
Divest.
Yeah,
okay.
University of Utah grad Gordon Hinckley expanded this church from 9 million to 13 million members as its president.
No, that is my
There
wrong
he is.
slang term for my religion, and you
Wait,
actually
but
got it right, and I appreciate it.
Yes, it is
But-
correct.
Mine was correct.
It's genuinely
Yes.
called the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. That's what they prefer, but it's colloquially known as the Mormon Church.
Well,
Yeah.
fuck me, I guess.
Yeah.
Just like saying
Idiot.
Phil Collins was the drummer instead of
Right?
that he-
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, you
yeah.
you
played
did
the
get it
drums.
right.
It is correct, yeah.
The Battle of Anghiari was painted to honor a military victory of the government of this city.
Turkey.
Is this set to history or something?
It's art.
Mmm.
Government of the world.
Take that, Illuminati lizard people.
No one sings the role of Norma like this Greek-American soprano who died in 1977.
Nope.
Fuck if I
Not
know.
happening.
See ya.
I hate that you even had a guess.
I can click to report you.
Don't report me. That was an honest guess. Boulder City, Nevada.
What is
What's the
what am I
lake?
supposed to-
City?
Is that lake there? Lake? No,
Oh,
that's math.
Question
What's the
mark.
lake?
Lake
Yeah.
Mead.
Oh yeah, duh, it's Lake Mead. God
It's a
damn it.
fallout. Greg Goldenfried bet some drinking companions that he could decipher this wedge-shaped system of writing, and did in 1802.
Oh, he's right. I actually knew that one.
Yeah, uniform, yeah.
Wow.
Zubin Mehta and this 70s Secretary of
Zubin
State were
Mehta.
among the first recipients of Israel's Presidential Medal.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
okay. Didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Guess I didn't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. You guys remember that song?
Yeah, I like
No.
that
That's
song.
not quite how it went, but I know what you meant.
Before starting high school, you might have had a D-pad booster that protects against tetanus, diphtheria, and this pee.
This pee.
Maybe you a D-pad booster.
Oh, is
because
it
you're not
pneumonia?
protected against
Oh,
this.
Pertussis. I thought that was spelled
Of
totally differently
course.
than that.
It's not polio.
I thought it was protussis.
I thought it could be polio.
Why would it be polio?
This rock pioneer was good enough to finish at sweet little 7.
God damn it. I fucking pressed space.
Wow.
You lost the buzzer
So
race.
You
mad.
guys are pretty good at trivia.
The first
Yeah.
inscription on the 1799 discovery is in hieroglyphics, the second in everyday Egyptian, and the third in Greek.
Okay.
Inscription. Yeah, no, I have no idea. I mean,
is this just stating a fact?
I don't know.
Gamma?
The Rosetta Stone. I thought it was asking for like a
See, it
character.
taught you
I didn't
Egyptian.
really understand the question.
Yeah, I didn't understand that either.
A carnivore is one of these who derives pleasure from watching others eat meat.
Oh,
Oh, it's Game of Thrones?
oh,
Carnivore is one of these.
person?
Yeah,
Wait,
what is this
what?
question?
Yeah, I don't.
It's from the book.
They-
Huh?
They keep phrasing them in ways that make me really confused.
Well, it's because it's supposed to be phrased
Jeopardy.
like Jeopardy.
I know,
Yeah,
I hate that.
But
though.
you don't have to answer in questions. So
I
it's
don't
like,
get it though.
I still don't get it yet. A
What
carnivore is one of
a-
these who derives pleasure from watching others eat meat.
A carnivore is a
vegetarian-
vegetarian who derives pleasure from watching
Okay.
others eat meat. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Drop a letter from fraction to get this fraction of a group within a larger group.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
I wish I
God,
had
my
twist
brain
space.
couldn't do that.
Yeah.
This adorable 6-year-old niece is perfect for the job of scattering petals in the aisle. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
The Don't Fire Until You See the Whites of Their Eyes battle site is the setting for a 1980s ensemble cop drama.
Oh, where was that?
Brug. God damn.
Oh, well done.
Brug. Nice.
Brug.
To drain the essence of or to bleed via a certain blood-sucking worm.
Oh.
Damn it, I could have gotten that one too.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever been to Gettysburg?
Captain
I was
America.
looking at that
Yeah.
I
one.
think this
America,
game
yeah.
is a little biased now.
In
Yeah.
1642, this Dutchman was commissioned to determine the southern extent of the Great South Land.
Oh, I know this, but I don't know his name.
Press space. You have 7 seconds once you press
damn
space.
it.
Tasman
Good old
from
Tasman.
Tasmania?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to say flying.
If I go up to the highest room in a house and hide, I should be able to see anyone coming. Is it just...
What? Just the attic?
Yeah.
What?
All right.
That's easy.
Okay.
Fair enough.
enough,
Man,
yeah.
these go from like impossible to just very easy.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's very
in
weird.
chat.
Yes.
Border is just one state. That's Wicked Good Lobster, right? Hey, it's Stephen King.
No!
I was buzzing. I'm
State
mad.
haikus.
I'm mad.
What?
Question mark, question mark.
The great compromiser from Kentucky was elected speaker in 1811 on the very first day he set foot in the House.
Oh, I feel like I might know
I don't
this.
know. Take a shot at the wall. Nope.
No, I think it's more recent. I think it might be
Stephen A. Smith.
Santa!
Now,
Oh,
Henry
I have no
Clay,
idea.
okay.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Henry Clay.
Yeah.
Robin Hood's get up traditionally, Lincoln this.
What?
Okay, yeah.
Oh my God.
Lincoln Green, yeah.
To move from the frolic room to the roost to Casey's Irish Pub.
Oh no! Shut up! Ah, damn it! Wait, what? Wait, that's what it is though.
Like a
That is
one word. Yep.
Yeah!
Fuck off.
Easy rares.
Slightly
dude.
mad. The shallowest of the Great Lakes, it was the site of a U.S. naval victory in 1813.
Ding, dark ding.
Look, it's a lot of reading, okay? Let's go!
Oh, hey, you got a
I could've
real
guessed
answer. Look how third place has negative points.
This Tchaikovsky suite of ballet music begins with a miniature overture.
Oh yeah, I thought you might know.
It's a fucking nutcracker, my dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Due to negative public reaction to Jude the Obscure, he abandoned writing novels for the past 33 years of his life. The
Last, actually.
33 years of his life. British author? Thomas Hardy.
I loved
Bane.
him in Batman.
Yeah.
Same
A wave
okay.
signal reflected back to its point of origin from a distance.
Oh, duh.
Um,
I'm mad because I was a race, as you can see there.
Mm.
In 1942, Fiorella LaGuardia became the first mayor to reside in this home built in 1799 by a New York merchant. Robert?
I
This
don't
is
know
the
the
New
name
York
of the merchant.
City.
Where does the
category.
mayor live, Rob?
Gracie Mansion.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fair enough. I thought it was asking for the architect. These questions are mind flooding me, to be honest with you.
Yeah, this doesn't make any sense either.
I think it makes perfect sense.
Project country. Yeah, these questions fucking are very
Oh,
confusing.
this country. Yeah, it's so easy to miss where it's asking you something.
Yeah.
Congrats to Chiefs for surprising Denver today.
You
It's
fuckers!
Mr. States!
It's Mr.
Missouri. Oh, damn it. You guys, come on.
Who the heck are the Missouri Chiefs?
So that was a history question about sports.
Well, yeah, it's the
But
Kansas City
it was
Chiefs.
really just asking you.
Kansas City is in Missouri. Fuck.
Yeah, Ryan.
God damn it.
Yeah.
This cheesy town in South Holland is also known for its stained glass windows.
That's cheese, you dummy.
It's this cheesy town. It's a cheesy town.
It's not cheese.
Sometimes the best move
Gouda.
is not to play.
Oh, it's
Gouda.
I was actually
Yeah.
gonna put Gouda. No.
It's a name given to the rich farmlands of central Alabama. Black belt.
Ah,
Oh.
Didn't
There you
actually
go.
know anything about. That's a literature question, apparently.
yeah.
These so random.
Paella gets that special yellow tinge from this spice.
Oh, God damn
Is
it.
It's
no,
not that.
It's not turmeric. It's cumin? No, it's not cumin.
Is it not saffron? Saffron.
It's saffron. Yeah.
Should have buzzed in.
Tennessee Williams called this author of The Member of the Wedding the greatest prose writer that the South produced.
Wow.
It's heavy
Oh,
praise.
it's a Mick. It's an MC. Mick
Cormac
people.
McCarthy. Oh, Carson McCullers. Pretty
Oh,
close.
Carson
isn't it?
McCullers, of course. Yeah, no, that's. All right.
It joins with Hebe in a common condition of agitation.
Oh, God damn it.
you bitch!
GBs.
It's GB with a J.
I thought
I thought it was with a J.
I
Yeah.
got it.
Library Lovers Month ends.
Okay, you know what?
Come on, Bear.
Everybody knows this
I'll
one.
fucking take it. I'll just do guess my month.
Yeah,
February.
I was gonna do that. Yeah, I pressed space on that, dude. So mad.
It's eye-catching, it's beautiful, but
It's Maybelline.
It's eye-catching, it's beautiful,
What I think?
but
it's North Korea.
What? How is North Korea a landmark?
There must have been a
What?
picture attached to it.
It's
Yo,
eye-catching. It's beautiful, but it's North
It's
Korea.
North Korea. Come on.
How is that a fucking landmark?
A Yarmouth Maine tree called Herbie, a majestic American type of this tree, had to be cut down in 2010 at the age of 217. Malv?
Oh.
Bear.
Yeah, I mean that's a good
No,
guess.
it's that
but,
scraggly one. What's it called, right?
Scraggle tree.
Why
Elm,
can't I
elm,
click this
Elm.
shit?
Okay, yeah, I didn't know that.
Just
Are you in
stitch
chat?
space. You might be
It's
in chat.
space, yeah.
I don't know.
Eve conceived and bare this guy, survivor of a sibling rivalry.
Oh.
Oh,
Just
Yeah.
Oh,
This is an Isaac.
Kane, yeah. Okay.
I speak a little this, a scar or birthmark or a stain on your record.
Let's go with.
blemish.
Sounds like a language.
yeah, sounds like a
Blemish.
language.
These I like these
I
categories.
think that
That's
sounded like a
Yeah,
language.
that's interesting.
The first astronauts to walk on the moon.
Name the year. Okay, I thought it said name of the year. Mind flooded me.
Well, it's not Shakespeare. It's the last name of German dramatist Barthold, who lived in the U.S. from 1941 to 1947.
Good luck, guys. I have faith in you.
Bertolt Hogenfloffen? Braun.
It's not
It's
Braun.
Brecht. You
Brecht.
fool.
Correct.
You got
Close.
bricked.
I remembered something with his name.
Stars of sport. In the 1920s, this Finn won 12 total medals at the Olympics, a record for a track and field.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea.
I was wondering who was gonna. I'll go in for solidarity on that one.
Yeah, just drop your points down a little bit
Yeah,
more.
we're getting there. Pavel Nurmi.
Third place is no longer
Pavel
negative,
Nurmi.
so
In 2003, she played Chris, a leader of the Tastefully Naked Calendar Girls. 3 years later, she was the Queen.
oh fuck.
The Yas Queen?
Yeah.
That's Brittany, bitch.
Fuck do you? I am mad.
Yeah.
Guarani words meaning to place a paddle gives us the name of this river that flows 1,700 miles, mostly in Venezuela.
No idea. Is there a horse in the room?
I'm just waiting for my moment.
Well,
I'm just letting the questions flow by like a river, and when I see one I can go at, I'm gonna try and get it.
The Orinoco, of course.
Sikorsky Aircraft, named for a pioneer in this type of aircraft, still makes them, including the Seahawk.
Oh, what's that called?
Is it
Seaplane?
a seaplane?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
was gonna
it's
say
probably got
helicopter.
like a.
helicopter.
Oh, that's not even close.
Yeah, no.
S is for this city where giants dwell.
The Giant's Cabin.
Oh,
Oh.
meet the baseballs. There.
Seen often in Asia, this disease with a double talk name is caused by a B1 deficiency.
Double talk name.
Vitamin B1 deficiency.
Very,
H1.
very.
Very,
Z1.
very.
Are you sure it's not just the doctor saying you're very, very sick?
That's just racist.
This is racist.
Now, in his second stint as Israel's prime minister, he is Bibi. As with Bono, a single name suffices. Except right now.
Oh, I don't know how to say his. Yeah, you know how to spell it. Okay, of course you
Fuck
do.
off.
A single name suffices, except right now. And then it says, we'll just take Netanyahu. But if you want to give us Benjamin, by all means. So it turns out a single name is absolutely still fine.
Yeah.
A landslide couldn't bring down the Knicks Fix, this singer's official website.
Good.
He's so fast at the space, but
It's so fast.
It's wholly
Host's advantage.
matured, or deep sound of one in pain.
Oh,
Oh, I would have gotten that too.
Well done.
nice.
Gadgets galore. This system helps recover your stolen car, and now with absolute software can help recover a stolen laptop.
It's not
Wow.
GPS.
System.
Is it OnStar? No,
OnStar? OnStar.
LoJack.
LoJack.
Oh, I forgot about that. LoJack
Beer
Horseman.
me.
Its label calls her Belgium's original beer.
God damn it.
God, I hate beer, and I knew that one.
Yeah.
Blue's Clues. This unfortunate word precedes Willie Johnson, Willie McTell, and Lemon Jefferson in the performing name of bluesman.
Fortunate word?
Blind.
Blind. They're
Oh.
blind. They're blind people.
This form of address is used for abbots, Anglican bishops, and other prelates.
It's not father. Oh, is it? Fuck it. No.
What?
Oh, yeah.
No,
Wow.
I knew that. I knew that.
Right.
I knew that.
Jesus.
Right.
Why-
I knew that.
Can you just go on actual Jeopardy?
Right, Reverend?
Fill in the film fruit. Sideways. It's a hard blank to grow.
I had no fucking.
Why did you know rightful?
This maternal term comes from the Arabic for resin and might be heard when talking about King Tut.
I don't know.
Oh,
Fuck.
God.
It's just mummy.
Oh,
Mummy. Oh my.
Mommy.
Maternal term,
no,
King
maternal
Tut.
terms.
How did we not get that?
British novelist. This far from the maddening crowd author's first published work under his own name was 1873's A Pair of Blue Eyes.
Who the fuck would know this?
Oh, it's Mummy.
People who read probably. Oh, it's him again.
Hardy!
God
It's
damn
always
it.
Tom Hardy.
So prolific.
He didn't write for 30 years. He still had so many books.
Walter Cronkite was a Longhorn in the 1930s, studying poli-sci at this college.
No, I lost
Ah.
my race.
God damn it, me too.
That's where I live.
Yeah, that is Austin's.
Honestly, host advantage. I'm mad.
New Jersey's governor, this ex-prosecutor, is tough on spending. He hates spending.
Fucking bitch.
Remember that time he had a beach shut down and then he took his family
Yeah.
there?
You just want to play by yourself?
Well,
Just wanna-
you were talking, so I didn't want to
Sit
interrupt.
on stream without any friends, just show off how smart you are.
Kangaroo was one on TV.
Yeah, he just wants to.
Look, I wanted to play Pinterio.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row
I
there.
hate this buzzer bullshit.
I wanted to play Pinterio.
Let's be honest. He's getting most of them that we don't, though. Like,
Well, the last three I knew.
I'm not even hating, honestly. Like, kudos to him, but he is buzzing in a lot more frequently than we are.
video
I'm
game.
sorry. You want to check and see if it works? The pancreas secretes this hormone in response to high levels of blood sugar.
Fuck, I knew that one. God damn it.
4
I
eyes,
just get
type
them
of
slower.
returns in an economic law.
No, that's not it.
There's like
There's
one in
4 eyes in it?
Try it. Why not?
1 in 5 questions I have a chance at answering, but I can't get the buzzer.
returns.
That makes sense. Yeah.
With a GT version named one of Car and Driver's 10 Best for 2012, this is the only Ford to receive that honor 7 times.
Dragon Ball GT.
I get it. A city in Alaska or a location where a ship can be moored.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Answer.
Good answer.
Everyone wanted change, but even back then, the opposing campaign slogans were the blank freedom and the blank nationalism.
Fuck me, I guess.
You.
Yeah.
If you're one of these professionals and a cut above, you may win an Eddie Award. I was just
Movie
gonna
makers.
say
If it's
hairstylist.
hairstylist.
No, it's movie makers.
But you could be a movie-making cinematographer.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Eddie. Editor.
Eddie.
Oh,
Wow, Robert.
well, I didn't know the award.
This landing tributary of the Columbia River rises in a corner of the Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming.
Who knows anything about... How the
Whoa!
fucking shit do you know that?
Snake River.
I have been to the Snake River multiple times.
There it is. Okay.
That's pretty
you got
cool.
me.
Don't be a dummy. Head to Fort Mitchell, Kentucky to the Vent Haven Museum, Vent being short for this type of performer.
Ventriloquist.
No, I hate those people.
In 1958, pitcher Robin Roberts won 17 games. Yay! But this Pennsylvania team of his won only 52 more. Not so yay. It's the Pirates.
No.
The other one.
Phillies.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it's the Phillies.
Sherlock Holmes' instrument on which he's a very capable performer.
Oh,
I don't actually know it, but I'm gonna go with this.
Oh, I knew it.
Yeah.
Cool. We use this French word for relaxing of tensions between nations. Fuck.
Try.
Détente.
Détente.
Do we use that term?
I've seen that word maybe twice in my life.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
That's the first time.
Yeah.
This poem by Dylan Thomas says, "Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light."
Fuck, it's Interstellar.
Yeah.
It's that one from.
It's the one from
Yeah.
Gentle.
Do not. That's what it's called.
With Rodney Dangerfield in Back to School, he sings that poem to the judges to allow them admission. In 2012, this rookie, known as RG3, gave you hope.
Don't misspell it. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah, right there.
Acceptable. This cocktail of whiskey, sweet vermouth, and a cherry sounds like Peter Minuet paid $24 for it at a fancy bar. He might.
Oh, fuck you.
Excuse me?
It's old fashioned for sure. Oh.
What? Is it one word? Hyphenated? What the fuck?
The
It's a man from
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Oh, okay.
You were just wrong.
That was just
Yeah.
wrong.
It's incorrect.
Somewhat wilder to get today, it began in ancient Sparta as a simple dinner for the groom and his friends before the wedding.
Bachelor
Tea.
It's a
Gives you a lot of leeway.
I got a double typing T, damn it.
Ath and you shall receive. It can be a course of conduct as well as direction. It was like that. Athaway? Path.
Pass.
Oh.
Jeez, that's so easy.
9 innings, 6 hits, no runs.
Oh, it's yeah.
Wait.
No.
Oh shit. Yeah, I misunderstood. Fuck.
No, there's
Not
6
no-hitter.
hits, Robert.
Yeah, 6 hits. But still, I mean, I don't know terms.
Shut
Yeah,
out.
duh. Oh, shit.
No hitter.
Well, I mean, you gave me shit. Bear's answer is blank in parentheses. So.
The Windward Passage separates Haiti from this largest island in the West Indies. Hey,
Nice.
Yeah.
P psychology. Huxley wrote of the doors of blank, this process by which we provide meanings to sensations.
I don't know.
Oh, that's just
Perception.
Fair enough.
stupid. Castinger wrote in 1920, she was the first lady who was able to vote for her husband.
I don't even know the fucking presidents. You're gonna ask about the first ladies?
It's not Walt Whitman. What's the other guy's name? It's not this guy, but I know, I can picture his face in my head.
Coolidge.
It's not Coolidge. It's the
Coolidge. It's Harding.
Oh, it was Warren G. Harding's wife. Disregard.
Yeah.
Are you thinking of Wilson?
Yeah, I was thinking of Woodrow Wilson.
Yeah.
After an appearance with Lou Ferrigno, Terry Bollea took this new name for his wrestling career.
Terry
Didn't know
Bollea.
that.
Terry Bollea.
Didn't know that was his
Not
name.
at all.
I met him, actually.
The name of this warming item is from the French name for white.
Oh.
It's a
Blanc.
blanket.
Yeah.
Warming item.
Well, yeah, that's one of my
Warming item.
favorite warming items.
Honey, would you hand me that warming item?
You give me a fucking break.
As a noun, it means a flame carried on a stick. As a verb, it means to burn down.
God damn it. Spamming the space bar.
To be fair, that's like the
Charles
third
Dickens-
question I've answered.
The Charles Dickens Bicentennial. This title boy and Mr. Macabre are appearing on stage at the theater where the pinball wizard scene in Tommy was filmed. David Copperfield. Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of this beat in this Queen #1. Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to another one. That's the dust, maybe. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's the one.
Did you just figure it out on the fly there? You didn't even
Sort
know?
of. Yeah. A thief or the bent part of an arm.
Elbow?
It seems like an elbow.
What?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I'm totally wrong, but I'm just going to put it in anyway.
Is it just bow?
It's a
Oh, a crook.
Right.
Yeah.
That actually makes sense.
In 1704, this colony was permitted to convene its own legislature apart from Pennsylvania's.
No.
Ooh.
Let's go with
I'm amazed there are people that get all these kind of questions. It's crazy to me.
Delaware.
All right, I was close.
Delaware.
I was just picking states that were close.
Yeah, no, I was too.
Matthew 9:17 instructs us that it is not good to put this into old bottles.
Water.
Ooh.
Oh, new line.
I was gonna put
Look at
this.
Bible boy.
It's not fair.
I know,
Yeah.
all this religious stuff.
Yeah, Mr. freaking 11,000 points in the league.
even
How the hell
live in
did you know
America.
who Gordon Hinckley is, for God's sake?
I don't know
no
who
one knows
Gordon
the fuck
Hinckley
that
is.
Oh, Mammo. No, I hit it.
Lost the buzzer.
You are what you eat. It's a marinated herring fillet wrapped around pickle or onion, but don't try to clean the floor with it. It's a fucking Roomba?
Roll mop.
Wrong.
It's a fucking Roomba?
Fucking Roomba?
Look, in Jeopardy, you gotta take contextual clues sometimes like that, even if you don't know the answer, okay?
Waiter, I'd like the marinated herring fillet wrapped around pickle or onion. Yes, the Roomba. That's right. That's what I'd like to order.
Well, roll mob is still pretty dumb.
It's pretty stupid.
The third wife of Emperor Claudius messed around with a lot of men and tried to get one on the throne, but it didn't work.
Ooh.
Does her name have mess in it or something? Is it?
Messy.
Wow.
No,
that's
you're not right.
spelled-
It's Messalina.
That's not spelled
Messina.
at all
I got,
close.
I got the points.
That's bullshit.
I got the
Give
points.
him back.
I spelled it
That's-
wrong. I
that's
knew it
actually
was
bullshit.
Messalina. I just spelled it Messina because I was pressed for time.
John Messina.
On July 20th, 1890, Ben signed this act outlawing trusts or any other monopolies hindering trade.
Ben Harris.
Is that antitrust something?
Oh.
Sherman and wow, you just needed one word.
One word will not do. The Nassau video scene.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Let's go with curiosity.
I was gonna say
God damn it!
It's the only thing on Mars that we have.
Kevin McCarthy is the House Majority what?
God damn it.
I watch House of Cards.
whip. Fuck.
In 1992, the USS Missouri, the last of this type of heavily armored warship in the U.S. Navy, was decommissioned.
Mm,
I don't know.
It's a cool word, though.
that's a cool word.
Dreadnought.
So
Nice type
menacing.
pirate ship.
I think we still have-
Battleship.
Oh, I thought you got it.
God damn it! I was gonna.
Yeah,
I mind
it's
flooded
fine.
myself. I was gonna put that in.
Monday is for panzanea, an Italian salad whose name suggests it will have healthy chunks of this. Rob.
Panzo sauce.
Panna cotta? Oh.
Bread.
Oh,
Any
pan. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Pan bread.
Memphis has the largest trading market for this plant fiber, with nearly half of the U.S. crop going through this city.
No. Ah.
Ah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The most common form of steel is named for this element that alloys with the iron.
Oh, I have to know that.
Stadium.
It's not tin.
Stainless. Mouth. Carbon steel.
Yeah.
Duh.
In a painting by Matthias Stamm.
Mohawk.
I don't
Good
know.
guess.
if I
Yeah.
had those back then.
Samson, of course. Yeah.
During the 2011 Davis Cup, Ivo Karlovic of Croatia delivered one of these at 156 miles per hour.
Fastball.
In humans, the top 7 pairs of these are attached to the backbone and the breastbone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bio major.
Punk rockers with a long view, Mike Dirnt and Trey
Oh, God
Cool.
damn it. Get out of here.
Nubuck is a type of this. You might see a Harley owner wearing a Nubuck jacket.
Fuck!
God damn it.
Lost the
Salman
buzzer race.
Simmons accepted a patent on a woven wire, one of these in lieu of cash. The rest is history. Mattress.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
The
okay.
rest.
The rest
Rest
is
is
history.
Mouth said bed. That should count.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
close.
I wasn't reading the category. It was founded in 1764 as the College of Rhode Island.
Oh, is that one? No.
Mm.
I was gonna say
Ah, brown.
What? Oh,
What can Brown do for you?
Picking a color.
Give this man a prize. He used the newspaper The World to help raise funds for the statue's pedestal. It's the other one. Who's the
Pulitzer.
Citizen Kane? Citizen Kane. It's the guy Citizen Kane's
Pulitzer.
Oh, what's Pulitzer?
Give him a prize, of course. God told this prophet to camp by the Cherith stream, and there he would get food deliveries from ravens.
The Grand Maester.
It's a Will Ferrell movie by quote.
Oh.
Yeah, Will Ferrell as Moses. I remember that one.
Yeah.
Elijah.
I don't
No
know
idea.
that movie.
Yeah.
Is this a Will? This might not be a Will Ferrell.
No, I don't
movie.
think so. It's a quote, I guess.
Religion / Will Ferrell movies by quote.
Be in it. We don't know what the movie is.
I don't think so, dude.
Yeah, I'm not
Look it up.
sure.
It's not in quotation marks, okay? There's sticklers for that. Re-gun.
Re-gun.
The red-winged this gets a B for its Conqueree song. Mr. McCartney heard it singing in the dead of night.
Yeah, that's bullshit. You
Black
press
Bird
space
singing
before
in
you
the
finish
dead of
reading.
Yeah, I wish you would
You
wait until
can-
you're done reading.
You
No,
can
well, you
answer when
mind
the
flooded.
text is done.
But you mind flood us by reading it if you're going to do it that way.
Influencer.
Well,
Wow.
that time I
The fucking
chose not to
names.
mind flood you. And
Did we really crowdfund the Statue of Liberty?
Probably.
I have no idea what this question's even asking.
I don't know.
LinkedIn,
Baby
Breach,
Grand.
and
Baby Grand, of course, yeah.
What?
Trash LinkedIn.
Baby Grand.
Yeah.
Breach Baby Grand.
That is a trash category. I agree.
Hyphenated term for the land or commodities reserved by the government for a particular use.
not a grant.
Hyphenated.
Oh,
He's got a set in
Hyphenated.
his name somewhere? A set aside.
no,
Oh.
that's
Not
really
fucking
interesting
that.
term.
Still bad. The buffalo head nickel was also called this type. John Bigtree was a model for it. John Bigtree? I don't
Do
wanna
you know what
say-
they say about John Big?
I was gonna type the I word, but I didn't want to be wrong.
Yeah.
2-word name for Army Special Forces.
Yeah.
Okay, colorful phrases. Okay, yeah.
Used to apply ink, a brayer is one of these rounded objects, like the kind used to paint walls.
Oh. Mm.
Beats me.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's May 21st, 1927, and Waldo has to fight the...
Power.
It's not
Fight the
not
Nazis. 27. He has to fight the Paris.
Okay.
Fight the Paris.
Fight the Paris.
Roll, fight the Paris. Right? That's how it goes. That's the song.
Before his time at number 10 Downing Street, he won election in 1983 as the MP for Dunfermline East.
Oh, of course.
George
Gordon Brown.
Gordon Ramsay. It begins with me. The material with which an artist works, not large, not small, but this. I hit N instead of space.
Oh, that's
begins with
You're good at
me.
those.
In the magic
Yeah.
flute, the music for Papancino's Magic Bells is performed on this German-named instrument.
Oh, I know it, but I can't spell it. It's Glockenspiel.
Oh, yeah.
No, you can't have it. No. God damn it.
Why did you do that?
I
Nick?
thought he didn't have time to type it in.
I knew it. I knew it was a Glockenspiel. I was just
Typing an entirely
I was
different word.
I was just typing timpani to send you guys off the scent in case I spelled it
I also
wrong.
thought he was going to hit return by the time I finished talking.
Early 18th century Russian Tsar for whom Linus waits on Halloween night. Yeah, nice. Peter the Great Pumpkin. Well,
I did not know that.
fair enough.
That's close enough. That's close enough.
Okay, yeah.
To cashinate is to do this loudly, maybe while watching your favorite sitcom.
I mean, that's just
Deeply in debt,
Stupid.
he and his wife Peggy began providing the British with America's military plans in 1779.
Hank Hill.
Northernlion lost the buzzer race.
I lost the buzzer.
No, I didn't. It wasn't really
I'm
Hank
happy
Hill.
that
I was joking.
Oh,
I know
God
it was this
damn
guy. I
it.
just wanted to say, hey.
Okay.
Oh.
Alrighty then, at age 10, this yes man sent his resume to the Carol Burnett Show.
fuck. I lost the buzzer race too.
Got him.
Damn it. Oh, fuck.
Oh, no, you monster.
God damn it.
God damn it. Can he be stopped?
Jim Carrey, right bracket.
Can't keep getting away with it.
Ralph, I'm sorry.
So bullshit.
It's also, yeah, it was 2 R's
Bullshit
also.
ever. It gives you Messalina from Messina, but it doesn't give him Jim Carrey.
He had
with one
bracket
R.
in his name.
That's fucking bullshit, dude.
You put a bracket in there, yeah.
The largest deer is also the tallest land mammal in North America, measuring about 6 feet to the shoulders.
Nice.
Yeah,
Wha-
fair enough.
A moose is a kind of deer?
I forget what the science
That's
word
a
is.
new word for me. I knew they were ungulates, but come on. Talk show Paris. Are you there, America? It's this female comedian and best-selling author with a late-night talk show on E!
Chelsea.
Chelsea who?
Chelsea Handler.
Wow.
He's right. James Joyce
The
learned
show's named
Dano-Norwegian
Chelsea.
to read this playwright's works in the original language. That's a fan. Dano-Norwegian playwright.
Is it going to be something fan related? Oh no, it's Ibsen. Yeah,
Yet
of course.
again. The lottery or the gold bug. The long and short of it.
I'm confused
A
by
short
this.
story.
What?
Okay, I mean, I knew that the lottery was a short story, but I was like, thought they were trying to.
That took a sec.
It can mean failed at flight school or lacking color.
Nice.
Yeah.
It roughly follows the 38th parallel for about 150 miles. Nice. He's using the full legal name.
Mm-hmm.
If you're 50, you're eligible to be a full member of this 37 million strong organization founded in 1958. That's right, it's the AARP.
B-A-R-K.
1989, Miss You Much. 1980's #1 hit makers. Janet Jackson.
Okay.
Debbie Reynolds is the mom of this actress and writer.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Arthur Conan Doyle, it's Gary. Four.
I can't
what the
believe it
fuck does
wasn't
that
Thomas
mean?
Hardy.
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Four Garys.
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious, Thomas. That's good.
This special administrative region of about 7 million people bordering Guangdong province.
Isn't it?
I think
No.
that's.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Raise
like
a
that.
glass. Drink with a dangerous reputation is often mixed with sugar, as seen.
Damn it.
Rome if you want to. The ruins of the Domus Aurea, this emperor's golden house built after the Great Fire, sit in a public park in Rome.
Oh, I knew. Well, okay. Well, I didn't know it was asking for the fucking emperor's name. I knew that answer.
This emperor's golden house.
That's what I'm
You know
saying.
what?
It's really
This
easy
is
to miss
very
what the question
confusing.
is.
These are confusingly written.
Whoa.
That was.
I was
a
going to
bad
type
sound.
lime as well. Sorry, the answer we're looking for is the lime.
What is the lime?
In 1917, the U.S. purchased the islands of St. Croix, St. John, and St. Thomas from this country for $25 million.
Good deal. That's not very much money if you think about it.
Ah, but damn it.
Really?
No, I'm just guessing.
BaerTaffy. What are you?
Denmark.
I just wanted to be.
It was
like,
closest.
included.
Give me points.
This deadly track enemy race was Bjorn to say resistance is futile.
Bjorn.
Fair enough.
Galvanizing is the process of coating one metal with a layer of this other metal, atomic number 30. I don't know this.
It's not nickel.
Mouth knows. Guaranteed.
Nickel.
Oh. Do it.
Zinc.
Zinc.
In
I
2011,
didn't
this
think it was
Seattle-based
that.
company dropped its name from its green logo, but kept the mermaid.
Fuck you. I live here.
Yeah.
A Russian-American novelist. Speak. Memory. I don't know. Who's the other one?
Dostoevsky.
It's not him.
Not
Oh, shut
not
up.
American, I guess.
Yeah.
Vladimir Nabokov.
Vladimir Nabokov.
Yeah.
A U of California study found that listening to the too many notes in this guy's sonatas raised IQ scores 8 to 9 points. Listening to the too many notes
Yeah.
The Mozart effect.
Yeah.
His widow Muriel became Minnesota's first female senator when she filled his vacant seat in 1978.
Muriel.
Eustace. Thank you. Thank you. That's a hearty chuckle. That's what I was looking for.
Two more questions.
Oh,
Wow, really? Okay.
A dog named Enzo narrates Garth Stein's The Art of Racing in this.
Dog likes to race?
It's a book.
I was going to say book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
in
the
this.
Yeah.
Fucking.
The Art of Racing in this. Still
Yeah.
not like I would have gotten it.
I mean, the category is book titles.
These tree-dwelling marsupials that are imprecisely called bears have fingerprints similar to human ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
To pinch pie crust or put waves in hair. What have I done?
Northernlion is typing.
Fuck you.
Crimp. He's right. That's the end of Surprise Jeopardy.
Hey,
All
that
right.
means I won because, as we all know, last question answered correctly.
Final
is the
Jeopardy.
winner.
Yeah.
Final
That's why they call it
Jeopardy.
Final Jeopardy.
Yeah. What did you put down on it, Bear?
Everything.
I'm okay. That was fun. I liked that.
Yeah.
I wish there were a few more questions I could answer, honestly, but I don't want to drag you down either because you guys did it really well.
Mouth, did you have fun?
Oh.
I just didn't
only
guess
got
if I
minus
didn't
25.
know.
I didn't have a bad time. I just like hanging out with you guys. I don't care what we play.
It didn't bring back good memories of high school.
I prefer like Cranium, where I get to like do
Sing
stuff.
songs.
Sing songs, and play
Yeah,
Play-Doh.
Yeah. I like Cranium as well, actually.
I like this overall. If I played it, knowing it was like Jeopardy at the beginning, I would enjoy it more, I think.
If it had a little more time between questions, like a little more processing time for me, that might have helped too. But also the buzzer, and there's no way to circumvent that.
Yeah. Yeah, overall it was fun though.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Ryan's just out of our league for trivia mostly. That's the only thing.
Is that our league for spacebar pressing too?
That too. He does type really fast.
And plus, I know everything about glockenspiels. How about you? Let's pimp our channels. I did how about you before I should have. How about you